continue to defeat all defeatables. You understand me, guys? That city boy continue to defeat all defeatables. I salute you. I salute you wherever you are, guys. That city boy continue to defeat all defeatables. There is no more Obi is coming. There is no more all eyes on the judiciary. There is no more Biafra, Biafraud. Biafra is the online country that we know and will remain online country. You understand me? There is no more all eyes on the judiciary. There is no more IPOP is formidable. There is no more Biafra is coming. All of them is dead. We are now hearing that they are shouting for restructuring. Can you imagine? I don't know what you are restructuring. Restructuring what? What are you restructuring? That is their new song now. And the most funniest part of it is that they are now championing propaganda. Today, I'm going to share with you some of the propaganda that they are running with now, because we tell you that we always expose their criminality and their propaganda, guys. We are going to expose their propaganda and their criminality. They have seen that there is no way they can defeat President Tinubu other than to use different types of propaganda to see if it will cause problem in the country, if it will cause confusion in the country. That is what IPOP, Biafra people, that is what they are always been doing from the Southeast. They are the one behind all the criminality, all the insecurity that is going on in the Southeast. I'm going to talk about that, some of them, because if you look at what the Federal Minister of Works, the former governor, His Excellency Dave Umahi, the governor of the former governor of Ebonyi State, confirmed the insecurity that is going on in the Southeast. And then today we also saw Soludo, Professor Soludo, taking actions. It was a special broadcast. Soludo taking actions to stop the insecurities that is going on in the Southeast, especially Anambra State. All the insecurity that is spreading across the country comes from the Southeast, from Igbo land. That is what is happening right now. And everybody is aware. All the propaganda that they are sharing right now is being sponsored and supervised by IPOP Biafra people. That is what they are doing. And I'm going to show you evidence. You understand me? I am going to show you evidence of everything that we are saying. You understand me? So there is a new propaganda that they are running right now to see if they can cause confusion or everywhere. But just like I said, President Tinubu will continue to defeat all defeatables. Are you getting me now? You see, the challenges of the country as you see today is what is keeping the IPOP people happy. See, in fact, it is now I begin to understand that, yeah, it was a really big mistake for me to support or be part of anything Biafra. Because even when my father and our forefathers told us the history of Biafra, we know the truth. You understand me? We know that we cannot have anything to do with Biafra of IPOP or anything IPOP or Biafra from the Southeast, because they are a bunch of criminals. Today we can see evidence of it was the biggest mistake ever, supporting a bunch of criminals in the name of freedom. Because it's obvious today, what is the freedom that IPOP is fighting for? Taking the life of their people, making life uncomfortable for people in the Southeast. Tell me the freedom that Biafra is fighting for. You can see it today. Everybody is confessing it. They can see they are running from place to place. In fact, as we are making this broadcast now, every other state, neighboring state, they need to take proper action by making sure that they secure their own space. You know, because IPOP criminality, they are spreading all over the country. They are moving from place to place. That is what they are doing right now, and we are aware of them. Okay, I'm going to share something with you because this is going to be like a quick one. Hopefully, my 2 hours, normal. I'm going to share something with you that is very, very important, guys, that you need to pay attention. Today, we saw Obi Kererenke. We told you that Obi knows what he's doing. It's eye service. That is all it is doing. Well, let me see if I can see. Today we saw Obi Kererendi. It was in where? Which state is that one? Is it Oyo State or where? We saw Obi going to Oyo State today. He was telling them that he want to come and give them a condolence. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ugomma Mwachi. I see you. Restructuring is now the new song of IPOP Biafra criminals. I told you before that Biafra is dead. Finish. That's all is happening. That's all is happening. It's a matter of time. Mimi Chuku, thank you very much. You are on my page. You are learning. I'm so much happy that you are learning from the houseboy and house girls. You will learn very, very well. Festus, I see you. Thank you very much for identifying your partner on my page. Keep coming to my page to learn. Are you getting me now? So, Kenny Baba Yemi, he said, good evening. We have overcome the world by our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is his name. We are kings and queens and we overcome the world, guys. That is our identity. So, Obi and IPOP criminals running propaganda everywhere is now being exposed. Today, we saw Obi somewhere in your state. He was doing his eye service because as we talk today, as we are making this broadcast, a lot of people that IPOP, his brothers and sisters are by today in Anambra, his village. No, he has not visited them. That is a sign to what we are trying to tell you. Obi has not visited his brothers and sisters today as we speak. Happening. What they did to their brothers and sisters today in where is that? Where is this thing? Sorry, guys. Hi, I wanted to share this thing. I wanted to show you Obi visiting Oyo State. I think Governor Makinde, is it Oyo State? Yes. Visiting Oyo State. Instead of Obi to go and visit the people that they are brothers, IPOP criminalities, what they are doing today in Anambra and other places, Obi went all the way to Oyo State. So Obi is doing eye service. We already know that. Obi Keredenke. Me, Chuku, you have to keep learning from me. You are learning from me. You will learn. Definitely, you are going to learn. You see, just like I've been saying before, they are creating different groups and WhatsApp groups, wishing and planning evil against the country because President Tinubu, you understand me, is on the throne. Just like I've been telling them, President Tinubu is on the throne. And I will continue to remind you that President Tinubu is on the throne. You understand me? And we will continue to defeat all of you. You understand me? So you can keep on planning all your evil. It's not working. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. We are going to be here. So I wanted to show you Obi doing eye service, going to Oyo State today. But there's a lot of atrocities going on in Anambra. We did not see Obi going there. Obi is going to places where people will see him and then he'll be deceiving their brothers. He's always deceiving their brothers anyways. But as you go straight to the point, now, I want to show you the propaganda that their own brothers are spreading. Propaganda that they are spreading today. Because they now see that there's no way forward. There's no road for criminals, man. It's not gonna work in this country. You will see it now. President Tinubu is on the throne. You understand me? We saw Obi going to Southwest when there are crises in the Southeast. He did not go to the Southeast. When last did Obi visit Anambra? Ever since the election. When last did he visit it? None. So I want to show you something that is very important. I want you to listen to the propaganda of IPOP people. I told you before that the only way that these people have been succeeding is because of their propaganda. So this is the evidence of what we have been saying today. I'm going to show you one of the evidence. Okay? This is one of the evidence I'm going to show you guys. I want you to pay attention.
President, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is alleged to have come close to completing a deal with the French president, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, to give out northern...
Did you hear that? Now, they are running a propaganda. I want you to listen very, very well to me. IPOP, Biafra people from the Southeast, they are now running a propaganda because of what is going on. Of course, the government is trying to move some offices from is it Abuja to Lagos or some places for some reason. You understand me? Which is well known to the government. They are the one that understand. They know the inside out. They know what is going on. You cannot. There is nobody in Nigeria that can know anything more than the president. I get me now. It's only President Tinubu that understand what he's doing and why he's doing what he's doing. Now, so we saw that there are some people that are trying to fight against President Tinubu in making sure that, you understand me, all these plans is working, you understand me? So now, IPOP Biafra criminals, the Biafra criminals from the Southeast, you understand me? The IPOP Biafra criminals, they are now running. I was in a group. Let me tell you a very short story. there are some group of people now run by a mixture of Yoruba people, Igbo people, some all these what do they call them? Some Yoruba nation loyalists and Biafra IPOP. One of the name of the group is Fatherland. Fatherland. I was in that group for a very long time. So because I saw what they are doing, each time they'll be posting things about Biafra every day. They are okay. The man is okay. The administrator, the man that added me to the group, you understand me? He thought that I'm stupid like them. He doesn't know that we know what we are doing. You understand me? So I have been in the group, I've been observing all the activities. I decided to start punching them because I want them to remove me out of the group. So I started telling them, I said, this Biafra criminal is a group, is a criminal. Fatherland, the name of their group is called Fatherland. Now they create WhatsApp groups and everything now. They are now plotting evil, plotting propaganda. This, I'm telling you guys, some Yoruba people are part of it. Some Yoruba people are part of what is going on. Some Yoruba nation propagandists as well, Biafra propagandists as well. They create a group, different group. They have different groups. One of them was Fatherland. I get me now. So I started punching them. Guess what they do? They have to remove me from the group because they know that I'm going to destroy their plans. So guess what? Some few days ago, I saw them writing the same thing that I'm playing to you now. They started sharing the propaganda everywhere. And when that person posted it on the group, I put it complete bullshit. They were so mad. They started discussing. They were so mad because they knew that, man, this guy is not going to be happy. He's not going to be happy with the rubbish. I'm telling you guys, there's a serious conspiration. You know, trying. You saw Atiku coming out to talk because that is all their plans. That is why today's topic says President Tinubu will continue to defeat all defeatables. I'm telling you, Atiku can never be president of Nigeria. Obi can never be president of Nigeria. Whoever Atiku will support will fail. It's simple because President Tinubu is on the throne. So now they are now running a propaganda now. I want you to pay attention. I'm going to play it. The propaganda says that President Tinubu wants to hand over the North, want to recolonize the North. It's better for you to listen to their propaganda by themselves. You see the same people. These are the same people that have been running IPOP, telling us that Fulani Janja weed, they don't like the North. They are now the one championing another propaganda that President Tinubu wants to recolonize the North. You see now, I tell you that these guys are a bunch of criminals. For a very long time, they have been doing this thing. I tell you, Chukwu, Emeka, whatever, Kaduna or Igbo man who live in the North claim to be a Northerner. This is something that is in the blood for a very long time, guys. I want you to pay attention to this. Pay attention to what I'm telling you.
Listen. Nigeria to France for recolonization.
Did you hear that?
This revelation comes after the two presidents began talks on a France-Nigeria...
So, I will repeat that again because I don't want to play too much. Listen. Pay attention to this.
Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is alleged to have come close to completing a deal with the French president, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, to give out northern Nigeria to France for recolonization. IPOP. I've never seen some group of criminals like this. Igwe James, Friday, you are laughing at your brothers. This one say you don't get sense. I'm waiting for all of you, people that have sense, people that have sense. What happened to you? Obi Kerenke, you have sense, you could not win. Biafra, you are formidable, you are IP. Now, Islander, you people are moving around looking for donation. We are waiting for all of you now. You understand me? We are waiting for all of you. You see, we are very, very strategic. The same way we were very strategic during the Biafra Civil War, 1967. It's the same way. All of us in the Niger Delta, the coastal region, we know how we play this game. We are very, very strategic people. It has always been history. History is always there. We learn from it. Are you getting me now? So did you hear the propaganda of IPOP? I'm going to play it for you. The same people that have been fighting the Northerners, fighting the Fulani people, fighting they have been fighting, but the same people, they were living in the North, changing their names, claiming to be the Northerners, claiming all kinds of things. Is a very, very stupid propaganda from the IPOP people. They are the one running it. They are the one running it. Let me play it again. I want to play that one because that is what is important. Listen to him. Listen to their criminal. Listen to what he said.
President, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is alleged to have come close to completing a deal with the French president, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, to give out northern Nigeria to France for recolonization.
So the propaganda of IPOP Biafra people now is that President Tinubu wants to give the northern Nigeria to France for recolonization. What a shame. Let us see where you will go, what will happen with this, your propaganda again. We want to see where you go, what you're going to achieve with this, your propaganda. It's a very shameful thing. These people, they don't have shame. You will hear them say that they are better. You'll be running propaganda. That is why today, when I saw what Professor Soludo has done, I begin to like him. You know, before I used to fire Professor Soludo, I tell him, a professor, he's been there for 1 year as a governor in Anambra State. He has not done nothing. No? But today, when I saw the special broadcast of Professor Soludo, I get it me now, a special broadcast from Professor Soludo telling the new strategies to stop the IPOP crime. He called them criminals. I say, yes, it is now time. It is now time. You understand me? IPOP criminals. These people, they will continue to, they are a bunch of criminals running propaganda everywhere. I want to listen, let me play it again. I want you to pay attention so that you know that I have always been.
Nigeria's president, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is alleged to have come close to completing a deal with the French president, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, to give out northern Nigeria to France for recolonization.
This is the propaganda of IPOP. I told you before. This is the propaganda of IPOP. They have always been doing this for a very long time. No wonder IPOP, they are now the one shouting restructuring. What are you people waiting for? Today you say you are from Israel. Tomorrow you say you are not from Nigeria. Oh my God, what a criminal set of people. You want to put Akwa Ibom in your stupidity, in your criminality? You are looking for ways to put Akwa Ibom in your stupidity. Can't you see how you're stupid now? Your stupidity is being exposed. I love it and I like it. Because we are going to be here. Let us see where this your propaganda will go. Now, President Tinubu, because of who he is, experienced politician, expert, one of the men that fought for democracy in Nigeria. There is no Biafra man that fought for democracy in Nigeria. I have not seen anybody, any Biafra man, IPOP from the southeast, from Biafra, from the east of Nigeria that has fought for democracy in Nigeria. I've never seen it. President Tinubu fought for democracy, and now, as a president, he knows the challenges of the country and is trying to fix it. Now they are bringing propaganda. I told you before, guys, I'm so much dwelling on this because during election, I told you that IPOP Biafra people, the only way they survive is propaganda. And guess what? This propaganda is only very sweet in their brother's ear. That's why all of them will be sharing it among themselves. And they will be using it to be collecting donations from their brothers. They are moving from one country. It's not new now. Nnamdi Kanu moved from Germany to Malaysia. Simon Ekpa is moving from Germany. He will go next, maybe any other place where he see fools. He will be moving from place and they'll be contributing money for it. It's the same thing. Because Nnamdi Kanu is finished. That is why we are hearing them shouting restructuring. It's the same thing, guys. It's the same thing. So I'm passing this message, to people, to the young people, to the real Igbo people, our brothers and sisters in Igbo land that really want liberation. I will show you some of the things that their brothers and sisters are beginning to learn. They begin to understand that, man, what these criminals, what these IPOP Biafra people are doing is stupidity. Because they see that because of their problem, why the southeast region is not developed, why some other places, even in the Niger Delta, other places even in the Yoruba land, why it's not developed is lack of leadership and proper leadership. You understand? Instead of the propaganda that they are running. You understand me? Instead of the propaganda they are running. Can you see it? They tried to run propaganda that President Tinubu was not well, is not well, is sick, whatever. They tried to use Obi, tried to use bishops and church and whatever pastors to try to run a propaganda that failed. Now, the only medium that they think that they can use, to destabilize the people You understand me? To destabilize the people, to cause problems in the north, because their target now is the north. Because they feel like if they can cause propaganda, if they can cause division in the north, that they can be able to defeat President Tinubu, because they are already targeting 2022, 2027. President Tinubu, I believe that his team and his people are aware of the propaganda, because the focus of the propaganda of just like I always shout, President Tinubu should not allow this propaganda to soak in before trying to correct or do something. This is the right time for President Tinubu and his team of people to act as soon as possible. Because remember when I was telling you that before now, that the President Tinubu should do something about all this social media propaganda, fake information, fake news, and false information that they are spreading everywhere. Now, President Tinubu is doing nothing. Nobody, the federal government is not doing anything. The system is still the same. They are not changing anything. For me, physically, I'm not seeing much difference that President Tinubu is doing right now. That is my own. I'm not seeing much difference, because they seems to be allowing things to get to the point that it will become worse before they take action. Because I don't understand. Just like, look at what happened during that time between Lagos and some other places. That is how they started running the propaganda, confusing people with their propaganda. Now they have started again. And President Tinubu is aware, he's looking at, I don't know whether their team is not passing this message to the propaganda that IPOP, they are always good in propaganda and they know how to do it. For example, now, this message now, they will now translate it to different languages, to Hausa, to maybe Fulani language, to cause problem in the north. That's it. You understand me? You understand me? But just like I said before, President Tinubu, he has his own way of doing it. I cannot tell him, but the way I feel, like he will not do it the way I feel. But I believe that he is the last man standing, is on the throne. He will take action. But just like I confirmed to you many, many times, IPOP cannot fly anywhere if it's not unless propaganda. And this is what they have been doing. And this propaganda is only flying in the southeast. It doesn't fly any other place. Anywhere you see IPOP or Biafra loyalist, that is where the propaganda of IPOP flies. It doesn't fly. If you meet any of them now, you will hear them. You understand me? you will hear them talking nonsense. You understand me? So now they have been stealing people's name, fake identity. The same way Chukwuemeka, Kaduna, whatever, Igbo man in the north, when he went to the north, he changed his name to Kaduna. He was wearing agbada to claim to be a northerner. The same thing that they are doing today. They use fake names today. I will play something to you so that you pay attention to what I'm telling you. Every information I give you is correct. Don't miss it. Don't miss my message. I'm in the midst of their propaganda and how they are running it. So this message that they are running, this propaganda that they are spreading now, is targeting at the northerners to see how they can cause problem for President Tinubu, because they know that without the North, President Tinubu will not become the president of Nigeria. That is their mindset. I want you to listen to the propaganda again.
Nigeria's president, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is alleged to have come close to completing a deal with the French president, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, to give out northern Nigeria to France for recolonization.
You see? And guess what they do? They use different accounts. Now, if I show you the account that they use to spread this one, you'll be shocked. They use Hausa name, they use Fulani name, they use northern names, they use all kinds of names to spread this message. That is the propaganda of IPOP. This is what they have been doing for a very long time. I want you to pay attention to my message, because very soon they will spread this propaganda everywhere. It will get to everywhere, because this is what they are good at. This is what they are good at. They will spread this propaganda to everywhere. And President Tinubu have been saying this thing, and his team of people. I don't know why his team of people usually take long time, to take proper action, before it becomes a kind of a correction a strategy. No, before it gets to that point, the president has to act fast. You understand me? The propaganda of IPOP is so funny. But you see, no matter how stupid it is, there are many people that will believe it. They are so desperate. They are so desperate. That's why you hear them say restructuring of Nigeria, as if they own Nigeria. It has always been the mindset of their criminal Ojuku and Chukwuma Emeka, whatever, Kaduna, Zuoku, all of the Emmanuel Ifejuna, all of them, this is what they have been doing. Now, when you listen to this propaganda, you'll be thinking, oh, is it how they love the Northerners? Is it how they love the Northerners? You will find out that no. If you know the story, you will know that, man, this is actually a propaganda pursued by the Biafra people. I get me now. But just like what has always been happening before, they will try and they will fail. What did I say? They will try, but they will always fail. They have always been failing. This is not the first time. So they are going to try and they will fail. I want you to listen to their brothers. Their brothers say that they are propagandists, that they will use fake identity. Even their cars, their Okadas, their Keke Napep, all of them is proper. They are using fake identities now. I'm telling you, because that is what they used to be doing, enforcing their sit at home. So, you know, sometimes when I talk like this, they are so mad at me. Say, this boy, you never die. I say, no. Why I go die? I mean, now you go kill me. Now you go kill me. By the way, before we continue, guys, let me play this again so that you remember. You remember the propaganda, because very soon they are going to start sharing it. Pay attention to this.
Nigeria's president, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is alleged to have come close to completing a deal with the French president, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, to give out northern Nigeria to France for recolonization.
Did you hear that? Is the propaganda of IPOP. This is their job. This is the propaganda that IPOP Biafra people hope to use to get Biafra, or they hope to get to become the president of Nigeria. Let us see how it works, how it's going to work. Just like I was telling Simon Ekpa and their group, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, we told them that is the end of Biafra. That is a fraud, it's a scam. That Biafra is not coming, IPOP is not, is a fraud. All of them suddenly changed to Obi. They started singing Obi Kererenke, Obi Kererenke, Obi Kerere, Obi Nwanne. Obi Kerere. They started singing Obi Kererenke, Obi Nwanne. We tell them it will finish. They brought another slogan. They said, oh, all eyes on the judiciary. We say it will finish. It will still finish. Did it not finish? It's finished. Now that phase is over. Another phase now is in preparation of 2027, because there's nothing they can do. Our economy is moving forward. They are running propaganda to say that the government is not moving forward. The president is doing everything. Look at today, so many millions of dollars, over $500 million was pumped to clear the backlogs of Forex, qualified or verified for Forex for a long time, that he was not even the one in charge. But then President Tinubu is doing everything to make sure that he clear all the backlogs to make the economy to work perfectly. They are still running propaganda. But President Tinubu don't care, because his concern, his legacy is to make sure that Nigeria is back on track, that we will forever remain his legacy. Remember his legacy. That is what President Tinubu is after. But then you see that they continue to run propaganda everywhere. But that is not our concern. Our message is to let them know that President Tinubu is on the throne. We are kings and queens, and we overcome the world, and will continue to overcome them with their propaganda. I never believe that there are some Yoruba people that is part of this scandal. I'm telling you guys, there are lots of Yoruba people. The Fatherland group proved to me today that they are everywhere running propaganda. I wasn't shocked anyways, because I have been seeing the way they have been doing it. I want you to pay attention to this. This is for the people that want to study. If you don't know what is going on, President Tinubu has partnered, his government has partnered with different organizations to offer some technical skills. If you need some technical skills, this is opportunity for you. Look at it. It might not be very bold. Let me see if I can enlarge it a little bit. Look at it. It's called NITDA. Understand me? In collaboration with Coursera and some other ministries. I want to see if I can enlarge it, guys. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know if it's getting bigger. Okay, let me try to enlarge it again. It's a proper information that you'll never hear from them. And we know some of the beneficiaries of this program. So should, in case you want to speak with some of the beneficiaries of this program, I can connect you to them. I can connect you to the beneficiaries of this program. This is cohort 3. Which means if something is cohort 3, it means it has been running for some time now, and because people don't know about it, they miss it. Are you getting me now? Now, take a look at it. Look at it. NITDA Google Scholarship Cohort 3. Now, if you don't know what is the meaning of NITDA, is National Information Technology Development Agency. In partnership with Coursera. Coursera is like a platform where they offer all these courses, Coursera with different universities all over the world. And then with the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy. You understand me? This is the plan of the government. And they are offering this opportunity for everybody. Now look at it. Has partnered with NITDA has partnered with Coursera to offer learning scholarship that will enable Nigerian citizens to obtain professional certifications. Can you see that? This partnership will enable all of us, anybody that is interested. Look at it. NITDA has partnered with Coursera to offer learning scholarships that will enable Nigerian citizens to obtain professional certifications from one of the world's leading multinational tech companies. You can see all of them. Applicants are to select one certification program each from category A and B. Yesterday, I tried to share this information, so you can go in there and just fill this form. I think maybe I will just send this link to you so you can make application. Hopefully, the application is still on so that you can participate in it. Are you getting it now? That is what the government is making effort. There are so many other things. This is just what I can be able to show you today. Are you getting me now? So they will be using all kinds of names now. They are using Yoruba names, they are using Hausa names, they are using Igbo Ibibio names, all kinds of names that they can lay their hands on. And then some of them, what they do now, they will be translating the language. Some of them, you see them in my post. They will be using, they are trying to speak my language, which is very good thing for you to speak my language, but that does not mean that you are Ibibio. Are you getting me? Because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you're a Ibibio, that you speak. We like you to speak our language, yes, but doesn't mean so, which is good. Just like every other place in the world, you learn people's language, and that's it. And that is what we know that you are good at. Somebody said I should post the link. I don't know how I'm going to be able to post this link here. Let me try it and see. And post message. Well, I don't know if this. I'm going to post it here. Okay. Now, what I have posted now is the direct link to the application page. Are you getting me? So you can follow that link and you'll be able to complete it. And make sure you don't follow the wrong link. Or if somebody asks you to pay money, please, that is different from what we are doing. We are not paying money. You understand me? Please, if somebody asks you to pay money, this is not what I'm doing. There's no paying money. Please, very important. So you see that. So that is the link. Follow that link and you'll be able to, you can share that message to people that need it. There are lots of people that need that training. You understand me? There are lots of people that need that training, that support. It is completely free of charge. Are you getting me now? So you can share that link to people that need it so that they can get some skills, IT skills in cybersecurity, software development, as many as possible. So that's very, very important. Are you getting me now? So that's it. That has always been the business of IPOP and all of that. That has always been the business of IPOP and all of them for a very long time. You understand me? For a very long time. And this time around, I don't think it's going to be well. It's not going to be well. They are making a very, very big mistake. And we understand what they're doing. And I don't think they are going to succeed this time around with their propaganda. They did it to Buhari, to President Buhari, for a long time. And maybe President Buhari did not understand, but I don't think they are going to succeed doing it, running their propaganda against or for President Tinubu. I don't think they are going to succeed. Okay, as we move forward, I want to play to you Professor Soludo today, what Professor Soludo did today, so that you understand what I'm talking about before I can move forward. Because anything I want to give you, I try to make sure that I give you evidence of what is going on. I get me now. So let me try to see if I'll be able to share this video. I just want to play some part of it. Where Soludo called them bunch of criminals, harboring in the state. Are you getting me now? No. When Professor Soludo do something, we have to give it to him, because when he's not doing well, I fire him. So for the fact that he is doing something good, I also have to commend him. So I want to commend Professor Soludo for taking action. You understand me? For taking action against all these IPOP criminals. Are you getting me now? All these IPOP criminals, because their propaganda will not work this time around, guys. Their propaganda will not work. And that is why we are here. We are here because we can never allow the propaganda of IPOP to work. How can it work? Oh God, hold on, guys. The propaganda of IPOP can never work. And you will see them still coming to my page. I don't come to your page. You understand me? I don't comment on your page because I'm not interested in your criminality. I'm here. I'm not begging you for your views or for your likes. Can't you understand? Can't you think? Say, which kind of person is this? He's not begging us for views. He's not telling anybody to share his video. Can't you think? You should be thinking, though. You should be afraid of people like us. Are you getting me now? He's not asking us to share his videos. He is just talking. And this is how he has been doing it. He has never begged you for money. Even when people say, oh, Nsima, yeah, you have been doing well. Please, can you let people donate money? He said, no, that's not what I'm interested in. Are you getting me now? Now, hopefully I can be able to play this video, some part of it. I want you to listen to when Soludo say that they are using fake identities, fake everything, guys, fake everything. They are using fake everything, fake Okada, fake registration number, fake car registration number. So you know that is in the blood. This is the business. This is the new business that they are doing right now. This is the new business of IPOP.
Cycle on the spot.
Listen,
Local vigilantes should report such motorcycles or tricycles, keke, immediately, and they will be confiscated by government and the owner prosecuted as a possible suspect.
Now, I want you to understand something we are driving at. There are so many things that Professor Soludo mentioned here, but these are the things that have concerned me. Pay attention.
The Okada, keke, and shuttle bus union leaders must take responsibility to report their members who are involved in criminal activities. We shall review this after 2 weeks, and if members of this union continue to be involved in criminal activities, the government will have no choice but to either disband the unions and or ban them outrightly in the state.
So you see, this is Professor Soludo. He took some action, which today I decided to talk about it. Are you getting me now? So he has given a lot of measures. But one striking thing that you will see here is that he still confirmed the criminality that we have been talking about. Wait, let me see if I can make it a little bit. I just want to see his face. Simple. I salute you. I salute you wherever you are, guys. Geoffrey Eze say this Calabar boy safe. My brother, that is my identity. Abi, you want me to answer another name? I know if you answer another name, I'm proud of who I am. You understand me? That is why you don't see us change our names to anything. We answer our name. We don't hide our identity. You hide your identity. I'm Calabar boy. I'm proud of it and I'm happy. What are you? I punk. Even with the iPhone, you are not even proud of it. You are not even proud of it. Group of people that will be taking their brothers and sisters and be using it for business. It's a terrible something. It's a terrible something. It's terrible something. So now Professor Soludo has given everybody assignment in the state, and that is why I'm talking about it, because I used to fire him. So now that I've seen something good from Professor Soludo, I have to also talk about it because that is my job. My job is, as long as we see something good, we talk about it. We don't only we criticize you because you are holding public office. So if Soludo was not holding any public office, you will never hear me criticize him. Same with Obi. Some of you say, oh, you see, why you don't leave Obi to rest? Obi failed. Obi lost election. I said, no, because he's still carrying himself as a politician, moving about, going to Oyo State, going to Kaduna, but he has not visited Anambra where his people are taking the life of. You understand me? Where the main killing is taking place, where the main kidnapping is taking place. You understand me? He's not visiting those areas. He's not going to stay there to fix it. You understand me? Obi visited Oyo State today and say, oh, I wanted to come and pay condolences to the people, to the victims. I say, you visited the governor and you say you want to pay condolence. How would you pay condolence to the governor? What about the victims? If you are sincere, you could have gone to the victim houses first before you come to the governor. Just say you are doing eye service for people to service you. You understand me? So let me play the main message in this video. I want you to pay attention.
The union should take responsibility. If the current trend continues, we will have no qualms banning Okada and Keke outrightly in this state.
Did you hear that?
4. No part of Anambra State, house, bush, or forest shall be used as camps for these criminals.
They are called what? Criminals. They are what? They are called what? Criminals. Well, let me go back. Let me go back to something. There's somewhere I want to see. Okay, let me continue to play. Let me see if it's the place. He categorically was very, very clear. He said that they are using fake car number, car registration number, fake Okada registration number, fake keke napep. It is in the blood. I told you before. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. They are talking about the north. The north is bleeding. The north is bleeding. Who is the north bleeding? These guys are a bunch of criminals. I told you before. You need to pay attention to what I'm telling you guys. You need to pay attention to this.
Anyone with a gun in a camp is considered a criminal in Anambra State.
Anybody with a gun in the camp is considered a criminal in Anambra State. Who is he referring to? The IPOP people, the Biafra people, the criminals in the bush, because they say they stay in the camps. They say in the my only concern, if Professor Soludo can enforce it, because it's not like there are no laws in the country. There are laws in the country. There are lots of laws in the country. But who is enforcing it? You know, today I tried to upload a video of, I don't know if I was able to get it. There's a video I uploaded. I don't know if people can see it. I uploaded a video. I was talking about how they are now using our police officers, our security officers. They are now using them to be doing pranks. It's like the police officers are not doing their job anymore, and the federal government is doing nothing about it. It's terrible. Who are the people in charge of these offices? Who are the seniors? The security forces, the police forces, the army. What are they doing? There are lots of videos that they have now been, they are using all these army, police officers, army officers to be pranking people. Look at the way they maltreated one lady. When I saw it, I was so shocked. I said, wow, look at in the name of prank that they are playing, that is just a prank. Man, you understand me? So this is what we are talking about. This is what we are talking about. So it's full of propaganda. So Professor Soludo here confirmed. He said, anybody you see in the bush, in a camp, with anything going or whatever, they are a bunch of criminals. This is the height of this conversation. You know, I remember today is their sit at home. They used to talk sit at home, but it's no more, it's not working. Because people now realize the truth. People now know that, man, this is a criminal gang scam organization running propaganda. There's nothing else. And that is why you see them shouting. They are now shouting restructuring, restructuring. Restructuring my food. Restructuring what? Restructure what? Restructure what? What are you restructuring? I ask. What are you restructuring? For them to create another extra additional state for you. Is that what you call restructuring? We will find out what you mean by restructuring. You see, if the same propaganda you have been doing, running propaganda against President Tinubu, let us see how you are going to succeed this time around. Now, I want you to listen. Maybe I missed it. I want you to listen to when he said that even their car race number, Okada, Keke Napep, everything is fake, including their names. And they are now that Soludo have done this, taken this action, all of them now they'll be running to nearby states. Of course, they have already started running to the nearby states. We received the report of what happened in Lagos. They catch some of them in Lagos, they catch some of them in Abuja. That is their business, guys. They have been hiding under the guise of fighting for freedom or Biafra or whatever to be carrying out their criminalities. That is why from the onset, when we realize the criminality, we say, no, we can never be part of criminality because this is not what we want. We want our people to have peace, live in harmony, be able to do their business. But what IPOP Biafra criminals are doing is beyond that. We can never be part of it. So that is why I said I regretted ever supporting anything like IPOP or Biafra or anything in the past. I ever regretted it because at first, according to them, they say they are whiter than white. According to Nnamdi Kanu, how many of you, I can play the video where Nnamdi Kanu says he's whiter than white. Nnamdi Kanu set up a criminal organization, IPOP Biafra, that today nobody is surviving. Even Professor Soludo everybody is trying to see how they can resolve this issue of the criminal organization. I seen it. Who created it? It was Nnamdi Kanu. You understand me? And the same way the federal government was leaving them, allowing them, that is the same way now that they have started using our police officers to be doing pranks. The federal government is just leaving it. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on in that regards because I don't know. I don't know if they are not seeing, if they don't have eyes to see what they are now using the police officers to be doing. Even in the police car. Did you see how they use police car? Enugu State Police Force. You see, that is why I don't exempt them. Enugu State. If you look very, very well, the people that are successfully using police officers and army cars are those comedians from Igbo land, in Igbo land, like Enugu, Abia, Anambra State. They are the one doing it because when you look at the car, one of the cars that they use in their pranks, those cars and police officers are from Igbo land. You understand me? Are from the southeast of Nigeria. But they allow it to happen. Enugu, do you want me to play it for you? It's on my page. Go and watch the video if you want. I get it me now. But let us just finish this one. Pay attention.
And the government and people will work with security agencies to flush them out. The state government shall pursuant to its powers under the Land Use Act revoke.
Do you see that? Now the Professor Soludo is asking everybody to come together. Let us resolve this. If they catch you, if you give your land or your forest or your house to IPOP, to Biafra, to anybody that according to the law of the land, they can revoke your land, they can demolish it if you harbor them in your hospitals, in your hotels, even if you provide, if you use your petrol station and allow them to fuel their cars and all those things, that they will catch you. What is this one saying? What are you speaking? What language are you speaking now? Abego, I don't know which language that. So you see what I'm saying? Because if you are saying something for me to read, I don't understand that. And anything that we don't understand does not work here. I get it. So you see what I'm talking about? Pay attention.
And acquire any land found to be harboring these criminals for public purpose.
He called them again criminals. They are a bunch of what? Criminals, guys.
Henceforth, every community is required to provide information on any part of their land occupied by these criminals as camps. If the community fails to do so, the government will take over such land.
Yes. Chima, Austin, Mike, if you are not already, why are you on my page? That shows that you are the one that is foolish. You understand me? Chima, Austin, Mike, fake names and propagandist. If you are not, you will not come to my page. You see, I am so much happy that all of you are learning from me. You understand me? You learn from me. You will continue to learn from me. You understand me? All of you bunch of criminals from the southeast, IPOP, Biafra, you will continue to learn from me. Trust me, I will keep on reminding you of your stupidity. Before you told us that Biafra is coming, I told you you are a criminal. Because where is the Biafra? Where is the Biafra? You said Obi is coming. I say you don't have sense. Today, where is Obi? You say all eyes on the judiciary. I say una no get sense. Go and hold your governors, go and hold your senators, go and hold your southeast governors accountable. Let them, they are the ones that are supposed to do something for you. So today, where are you? Your own professor is telling you that you guys are a bunch of criminals. Are you seeing it? There's something else I wanted to hear. Let me see if I can play it.
Motorcycles, keke, and shuttle buses are banned from operating in these local governments on Mondays until the sit-at-home completely stops.
Did you see it? So now, Professor Soludo has stopped the sit-at-home now in all those areas. But there are some other places. Now, he's telling them, keke napep, Okada, and all these things, they ban them. But there is something else that he said. Let me put this one on the screen. This is another criminal. This is another criminal. He said, tell me, if Nnamdi Kanu is bad, is the East bleeding like the North? Can you hear them? Can you see Biafrans are wise? You have luck. All Akwa Ibomite are not useless like you. Fulani massacre will have started from your father's compound. Thank God for ESN. Okay, no problem. We are watching. This one say, let me read some of their comments because this is the only thing they can do. I told you before, it's only the threat and propaganda. I play it for future reference so that you see Chima, Austin, Mike, he say you will soon become a history in this country. I promise you. See, you are a criminal because first of all, you can't use your real name, your real face. You hide. When you see me anywhere, confront me face to face. I've told you this thing before. Stop hiding. Confront me. You can't do it. I've told you before. If you're a man, come and talk to me face. You can't. You can't. All of you hiding with fake propaganda, fake identity, and be talking bullshit. Are you getting me now? If you're a person, you come talk to me face to face. You can't. I have been challenging you. Come and talk to me face to face with your Biafra criminality. You can't. And I have the power to block you. But just to tell you that I'm not like you, I allow you to continue to see my broadcast. Some of you I block you, some of you I leave you. Are you getting me now? When is your Biafra coming? When is your Obi coming? What about your savior? Are you not praying for your savior to be free from DSS dungeon? You come and talk to me. You don't have sense, man. You don't have sense. Anyway, that is by the way. I want you to listen to your brother. Listen.
All through Monday, none of this should operate because that's what they use to go and force their sit-at-home.
Did you hear that? He said all these Okadas, they should not operate because that is what they use to enforce their sit-at-home. Who is he talking about? IPOP Biafra criminals. So specifically, Professor Soludo is calling them that they are a bunch of criminals, IPOP Biafra criminals, that they must be treated properly this time around. We will not allow people to be making life difficult for our people this time. Are you getting me now? And I love Professor Soludo for this one. I tell you. Now, listen to the next conversation. Listen to it.
Use of every community in the zone are hereby enjoined to assist the security agencies in the implementation of this policy, and they are mandated to seize any such motorcycle or tricycle on the spot. Local vigilantes should report such motorcycles or tricycles immediately.
So there are some local government now that Professor Soludo have banned the use of Okada, Keke, and all of that. That because that is what they are using to be enforcing their sit-at-home. These are IPOP Biafra people. I get it, me now. This is what they are using. You understand me? This is what they are using. to be running their propaganda. This is what they are using to be enforcing sit at home everywhere you see them. Are you getting me now? They'll be running their propaganda. They'll be using all kinds of tactics and talking all kinds of things. I said to them, it's very easy. Pray for your savior. I remember when you were shouting your savior. He's in DSS dungeon for almost more than 2 years now. For more than 2 years, your savior is in DSS dungeon. No? You were telling us that IPOP is formidable. Tell us now how you have been using poisons and all kinds of things to take the life of people. Is IPOP not formidable? Bunch of criminals, man. I seen it. Your savior is in DSS dungeon. Your Obi is roaming about in Yoruba land. That things are working. I will show you. I still have time. I will show you the way things are working in Yoruba land as we speak. Lagos State is planning for their own airport and airline. And you are here telling us about Biafra. You are a bunch of criminals. You are a bunch of... Thank God. Thanks to, what's his name? Gowon for separating us from the old Eastern region. From the criminals. Bunch of criminals running propaganda for a very long time. It's never working. We are so much happy. we are. Let me don't talk too much. Let me not talk too much. I've told you people, if you want to if you want to challenge me, only me is only challenging you. You can see only me they challenge you. Only me they challenge you. The thing they pain you like say water no day. They say if you catch me, if you do this, my brother, if you catch me, if you do this, why don't you use that your power to help your savior out of DSS dungeon? You understand me? Look at what somebody said. Look at what somebody said. He said, Caleb, he said he is the sacrificial lamb for the freedom of Biafra and all other enslaved tribe. You are a criminal. The only people that is enslaving people are the IPOP Biafra people. For you people have been the one trying to colonize us, colonize Akwa Ibom, colonize Bayelsa, colonize Ijaw people. I'm calling them that giving us fake names that we are not. You are the one. So now, thanks to President Tinubu, that have made all of us to see the truth, that have made Nigerians to see the truth. You understand me? President Tinubu is on the throne, and Obi is roaming about, looking for consolation. What do you call it? You want to be consoling people. You want to be consoling people. There's a statement you use. You say you want to come and pay consolation. and someone, the one that is paying them, this one keep answering. He say, I should come back to Nigeria and experience the thing they pay them. They pay them. Nigeria is our country, not yours. You say you are from Biafra. Why? What are you? Go to your Biafra. As Simon Ekpa not give you people identity card, I will keep reminding all of you. I'm here. I will keep reminding all of you. Now, pay attention to Professor Soludo, because I am really, really impressed with what Professor Soludo has done this time around. Hopefully, you will be able to enforce this law so that all these IPOP Biafra bunch of criminals will be dealt with. Listen to this.
And they will be confiscated by government and the owner prosecuted as a possible suspect.
Pay attention.
The Okada, Keke, and shuttle bus union leaders must take responsibility to report their members who are involved in criminal activities.
They must report their members that are involved in what? Criminal activities.
We shall review this after 2 weeks, and if members of this union continue to be involved in criminal activities, the government will have no choice but to either disband the unions or ban them outrightly in the state.
I think Professor Soludo is actually thinking this time around. No. I've been telling him before that, man, Professor, he has been a governor for 1 year. We have not seen anything. For the fact that he has come up with these plans, This is something that he must enforce, for it to be effective. Are you getting me? He has to enforce it for it to be effective. Are you getting me now? He will have to enforce it for it to be effective. Powerful.
The union should take responsibility. If the current trend continues, we will have no qualms banning Okada and Keke outrightly in this state.
I like that statement. So the unions and all the community, whatever they call them, should take charge. Because every Okada or whatever is registered or something.
4. No part of Anambra State, house, bush, or forest shall be used as camps for these criminals.
You see that? But there's somewhere I want to go now.
Their occupation, etc., and keep an eye on their activities. The state government shall, as an emergency measure, disband the leadership of any community which fails to report criminal activities in their community.
You see that? This was a holistic, up to 12 security agenda, 12-point security agenda that Soludo brought. But there's something I'm looking for.
Furtherance of any criminal activities, that over 80% of transport operators use fake plate numbers and identities.
That is what I've been looking for. Did you hear that? That is what I have been looking for. Can you imagine that in the whole of the state, this is from a governor telling you, because any message that comes from the governor knows. He knows what he's talking about. He said that 80% of the transport, that is why there are a lot of, please be very, very careful when you go to anywhere close to the southeast of Nigeria. Look, did you hear what they are saying? He said that 80% of their transportation is fake reg number, fake everything. I want you to listen, because this is where I was trying to get to. Pay attention to this.
Driver, shuttle driver, tricycle, keke, and motorcycle or Okada riders must immediately report any suspicious passengers. Because it has come to the knowledge of the state government that over 80% of transport operators use fake plate numbers and identities, all transport operators in Anambra must henceforth re-register their vehicles, tricycles, and motorcycles.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He said it has come to the knowledge of the government that almost 80% they use fake reg number, fake everything, fake names. That because of that, every car in Anambra State, every motorcycle, every Okada, they must register again. And they are going to take their thumbprint, they are going to use their BVN this time around. So I think Professor Soludo is, if he can enforce this thing, this is powerful.
With their valid means of identification and their biometrics to be captured. This exercise shall immediately be commenced, and anyone who defaults in doing that after 4 weeks from today will be treated as a suspect and adequate measures taken against him or her.
So 4 weeks is what he gave to them. 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Come to the knowledge of the state government.
Listen again.
That over 80% of transport operators use fake plate numbers and identities. All transport operators in Anambra must henceforth re-register their vehicles, tricycles, and motorcycles.
You see that? Because they use fake identity, guys. That is what I wanted. I wanted to just get to that point. I've been trying to get there. I didn't jump. Thank you very much, Evelyn. Go and sleep. It's late. 11 p.m. Niger time. Go and sleep. Don't worry. we our job is to pass the message. You understand? Anytime you can still watch the program. So my message is very, very clear. One thing I love my message is it's just a matter of time. It's still going to happen. It has happened before. It will happen again. Are you getting me now? So guys, this is another confirmation of what I've been saying. Over 80% of the Okadas, the registered cars and everything, they use fake reg numbers, fake identity. There is one thing about so peculiar to this IPOP Biafra people, fake identity. And Nnamdi Kanu was the one that taught them. Fake identity. If you need proof, I can give you proof. When he told everybody, go and use get foreign numbers, be calling, use foreign numbers, do this. Fake identity, change your name, everything fake. So you can imagine that 80% of the cars, race numbers, and Okadas that they are using in Anambra State are fake. That is how they are able to go into the kidnapping businesses that they are doing right now, organ harvesting and taking people's life, and they cannot trace them. When they succeed, they will run to another neighboring state. That is why we need a robust system. This government need to sit down and think of a proper solution to make sure that all this nonsense will stop. I get me. IPOP is a criminal. Biafra is criminal. They are scam. They are a bunch of criminals, and the federal government must treat them as such. I get me. This is not just only my message. This is a message from almost every nook and crannies of the country, that they can now understand what has been going on. So I regretted ever supporting anything that has to do with Biafra IPOP criminals, because they are a bunch of criminals. It's very, very clear. In a way, it's a very good lesson, because if I was not part of it, maybe I would not go to this extent to understand the criminality. You understand me? So I understand it, and I'm so much happy that today, you understand me, even our real Igbo brothers and sisters, they cannot even survive in the hands of their own brothers. I want to just play something before I move. I need to play something, because some of our true Igbo brothers and sisters, they are now beginning to see that what we have been telling them is the truth. You understand me? Lagos is planning their own aircraft or airline, whatever they call it, airport. They are planning everything now. They are planning the fourth mainland bridge. The fourth mainland bridge. They are planning everything. The railway system is working, is connecting to other part of the southwest, and they are doing it. While others are running propaganda, destabilizing their state, and then after they cause problem, they run to other places, making different propaganda videos and write and articles everywhere, spreading everywhere, talking bullshit, and it's just because we don't have a government that have determined to stop this. It is because our government have allowed criminals to flourish. Are you getting me? Yeah. Our government has been allowing criminals to flourish. That is why they continue to do what they are doing. So I'm going to show you two conversations before I move. I think I still have time. Show you two things, so that you see that what we have been talking about, we actually know what we have been talking about. Are you getting me now? We actually know what that this is just too small, because for me, I just pick some of the videos that I feel is important for me to talk about. Olatunji, I salute you. I salute you, sir. I salute you. You understand me? I salute you. President Tinubu is on the throne. He will continue and always continue to defeat everything defeatables. Are you getting me now? All the political opponents that is trying to fight President Tinubu, you understand me, it's not going to work. Remember, there are so many ministers, especially the Minister of Solid Minerals and all of that. They are coming up with different things that have not existed before. You understand me? So don't worry yourself. President Tinubu is on the throne. President Tinubu is on the, and President Tinubu is also taking action. Where is that this thing? Shit. President Tinubu is also taking action to recover all the monies that they have taken. Which that one is always happening. Oh, was that the... Okay, perfect. Let me show you. I want to show you two things. I want to show you how other states, how other regions are making sure that they continue to develop their own space. why IPOP Biafra people from the southeast continue to run propaganda, continue to be running propaganda everywhere, engaging in illegal activities, causing confusion everywhere. But this time around, we know that they can never succeed. Because you know why? Because President Tinubu is on the throne. If they like, they should try it. I dare them to try it. You understand me? I dare them to try it. I dare them to try it. You did it. You did it for you did it during Buhari, causing confusion, running propaganda. I dare you to try it under this government, just like you have started. You understand me? Just like you have started. So let us see who is going to win at the end of the day. So I want to just show you a few things before I move. Before I move, as normal. Now I just showed you the press. Is it the governor of Professor Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, confirming to us that IPOP Biafra people, they are a bunch of criminals terrorizing the whole of the state and the country. Now, let me also confirm to you another proof before I move. You understand me? This is another proof from one of the ministers who was the former governor in the whole of the southeast. I don't. Now, okay, perfect. Who was the former governor in the southeast? What's his name again? Is that Hobu Zodima? I think that is Hobu Zodima. So I want you to listen to Hobu Zodima, who is still the governor of Imo State. So it's not the former. Of course, we saw Hobu Zodima that was sworn into office. That reminds me. Guys, remember when I was telling them that I was telling them before that Hobu Zodima is going to come back. Hobu Zodima came back, right? When I made the video, they were abusing me, talking bullshit. I said, okay. I said, okay. Hobu Zodima was sworn into office, nothing mega, nothing changed, nothing stopped him. Now, Hobu Zodima has come to confirm some of the issues that we have been talking about in the southeast. You understand me? So their propaganda have started again, just like I said. So it was a very good learning curve for me, as at that time, supporting IPOP Biafra criminals. You see, many of you don't know that even our learned laureate or Nobel laureate, Professor Wole Soyinka, also supported. There was a time, in fact, Professor Wole Soyinka went to prison for speaking for the Biafra criminals as at that time. Today, look at the abuse that they are giving to him. So one way or the other, there were people that supported some kind of movement or mission, thinking that it's going to be the way out. But then later, they discovered that, man, this is a scam. Just like when Professor Wole Soyinka supported Biafra people for a long time ago, that even went to prison. Today, if you ask Professor Wole Soyinka if he will still support these people, I don't think Professor Wole Soyinka will say that he was going to support them. That was my situation. I supported IPOP criminals because they told us that, oh, they are whiter than white. Nnamdi Kanu, they are whiter than white. They are whiter than snow. They are better than any other person. Oh, they are this. Today. Look at it today. The example of what we are seeing is what is going on in the southeast. You understand me? All of them, they ignore the criminality that is going on in their space. They are talking about other people. Today, they are telling us about how the north is bleeding. I'm going to show them that there's nothing happening in the north. The north is not bleeding anything. Every incident going on in the north is political. Every incident going on in the north is, but the one going on in the south is criminal. It's criminality. Every incident going on in the north is political. I can give you proof. Today, I'm going to show you some of them if I have time. Are you getting me now? Now, I want you to listen to the former governor of is it for, I always say former governor. Oh God, second time governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, His Excellency Governor Hope Uzodinma. I want you to listen to him as he confirmed the insecurity issues that is going on in the southeast, perpetuated by IPOP Biafra criminals. I want you to pay attention to him. This is very, very important conversation. Please pay attention. This is what's his name again? The anchor Shogun. Is it? Yes. On channels. Please pay attention to this.
Congress APC must be thinking deeply now about the promises they made to the Nigerian people during campaign and the burden of delivering those in the midst of negative indices that we now see and the plight of citizens.
What are the negative indices? What are the plight of, what are the negative indices? This is what happened in a normal setting where there's a change of government. I remember when in the UK when what's his name? Oh my God, Theresa May. Is it Theresa May left office? There was a woman who took over the office and the thing did not work out. They kick out that woman. Now is this one. What's his name? This one now, Rishi Sunak. How many ministers did they? How many prime ministers did they change within the space of how many months? The minister after Theresa May, I've forgotten her name, did not even stay up to 60 days in office. I think that is what they said. He was the shortest prime minister that ever in the UK. Do you know how many times they were able to sort? Even Rishi Sunak, there are so many people crying and weeping. Time will not permit me for me to show you what is going on, because you'll be running propaganda. There is nothing wrong with Nigeria. In fact, there's a report that shows that Nigeria ranked second of the lowest cost of living in the whole world. In the whole world. I've told you before, man. If you live in the US, you know what we are talking. If you live in the UK, you know what we are talking about. Don't allow a bunch of criminals that have been doing it for a very long time to deceive you. You understand me? Except you are from the southeast, because there is something that is peculiar to people who are from the southeast. They love propaganda. They love deceiving themselves. You understand me? Liz Truss, yes. Thank you very much, Olatunji. After Theresa May, you people don't know politics. Because I keep telling you something. I need to give you information because you don't learn. You Nnamdi Kanu keep on lying for all of you, running propaganda now. I said Theresa May, after Theresa May became the prime minister, she tried. Remember, it was, what's the other man's name? Hey, that man, what's his name again? Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson did not finish his tenure. Did not finish. After he tried, he did not finish. Did he finish? Then Theresa May enter. Theresa May did not finish. Did not finish. Liz Truss enter. They were trying to get solution. They did not get. They did not get, because even Rishi Sunak now, many people, they are not okay. They are still complaining. You understand me? They are still complaining today. Liz Truss and all of that, they are still complaining. So Nigeria is the best. If you don't know, let nobody talk down your country. You are a patriotic citizen of your country. Right now, you need to spread the right message. You see, the message that you see about any country is what they want you to see. You don't know what is going on until when somebody begins to tell you the truth. So please, Shogun, there is nothing wrong in this country. Yes, it is good to hold our leaders accountable, keep on pushing, telling our president to do the best. Yes, because Nigeria can be better. That is the truth. Nigeria can be better, and that is the vision of President Tinubu. And I strongly believe that is what is going to happen in the next 2-3 years. He's already laying the foundation, trying to understand what his predecessors have done. That is why I said that in this, for our country to be successful, we need to have continuity department what will I call it? Continuity, is it continuity department or training or development department in our, as a ministry? Because if another government if there's a change of government, it takes long time. It takes longer time for the incoming government to understand what the previous or predecessors have done, because even some of them, they will hide it. Now, President Tinubu have taken is a very, and look at, let me tell you, this crisis could have been so long because coupled with the fact that Emefiele took the money, our money, for his own personal interest. Emefiele took the money. Today, we have not even recovered from that. And then there are lots of things that was borrowed, lot of loans without any proper calculations and how these things. So if it's not the experience of President Tinubu, it would have taken long time for us to recover because it's still going to take like 10 years to 20 years in the future for us to recover from what the predecessors have done. Not just only Buhari, previous and other government, because the problem that we are encountering today is a collective failures of previous government. Now, President Tinubu has come, to bring back Nigeria on track, to put Nigeria back on track. Now, making sure that he resolve the challenges or the problems that was caused by the previous government, and then in order for him to forge ahead. That is what President Tinubu, if you look at everything that President Tinubu have done, he has paid the backlogs of loans of the footballers, loans of teachers, loans of army officers or soldiers or whatever. Everything that he is trying to resolve now are things that have been done in the past. He's trying to offset them. Look at, he just released over $500 million to offset the backlogs of some forex, whatever. He's doing these things to put the country back on track. So please, if you don't understand what is politics, how long it takes for you to have a stable government, please don't make noise. That is why we are saying that this democracy that they are talking for us in Nigeria is not working. It's not working because we don't have a stable system yet. You understand? That's why I say if there is no prime minister in the UK for 1 or 2, 3 days, it will still be functional. Because they have a stable system, they have the laws, they have the system that somebody will look at it and implement it. But we don't have it yet in the country. That is why we need a system that is going to work. And that is what President Tinubu is doing. Are you getting me now? So look at it. Some people that know the story will tell you that Boris Johnson was removed from office by all the powerful 1922 Conservative Committee. So many things happened that Boris Johnson was removed, and now Theresa May entered. Theresa May did not succeed. Remember, this thing happened in the shortest possible times. Boris Johnson was removed. Theresa May took off. Is it Theresa May or what's his name? Liz Truss took over office. All of them did not still work. Now Rishi Sunak, and now there's elections coming on. If you don't know, in the UK, and many people are like saying, "Oh, Rishi Sunak is not even trying." Are you getting me now? So what are you talking about? President Tinubu is the best man for the job and he's doing it. Whether you like it or not, go and sleep. If you don't want it, get out of the place. But he's gonna shock all of you. Just like he has shocked you in the past, he's gonna shock you. Are you getting me now? So I want you to listen to this man, because to Hope Uzodinma, giving account of what IPOB Biafra people have been doing to this country. Every propaganda today that you see is from IPOB Biafra. Obi is supporting it. Pay attention to it.
One of the major blocks in the ruling APC is a group of governors, the APC governors, the Progressive Governors Forum. They are a very influential bloc who you can say produced the candidate Bola Tinubu in the primaries of the APC. And tonight, they say they are equally concerned.
They are equally concerned. Yes, everybody is concerned because they want the government to succeed. Who is not concerned? All of us, we are concerned. That is why when we see something, we talk. You cannot be using the Nigerian police for pranks, and the Nigerian government is sleeping. Anything we see, we talk because we want this government to. Do you want them to be sleeping? Everybody is concerned because they want this government to move. They want this change of government to be smooth. There are some people, there are some oppositions that they are fighting the president because they feel like they lost out, so they need to cause problem for the country. No, all of them are part of the things that President Tinubu is overcoming. Are you getting me?
The chair of the Progressive Governors Forum and governor of Imo State is my guest tonight on the program, Senator Hope Uzodinma. He joins us live in our Abuja studio. Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Shehu.
A lot of things are happening in the country.
I used to call him Shegun or Shehu. Okay, you say a lot of things are happening in the country, which is happening everywhere all over the world. I can tell you, I live in the UK. I can tell you what is happening in the UK if you want to hear. Is more than what is happening in Nigeria. Nigeria is our homeland, it's our land, it's our country. It's more than what is happening in Nigeria. So please, there are so many things happening everywhere. Okay, let's go ahead.
And one we wonder, especially coming from the governors of the APC, your party made bold promises. You said it was a renewed hope agenda. But on the lips of many Nigerians, now they will be asking, where is the promise? Where are those promises made to them?
People have to be asked now because, yes, they know that President Tinubu is a man of experience. He has done it before. They are so expectant. They believe that he can turn things around. But that cannot just happen in just a few months. He has to put a solid foundation for a sustainable solution. That is what is important. That is the key word, sustainable solution. And that is what we know President Tinubu to be. Oh my God, my time is gone, guys. Let us just play this.
Thank you, Chen. We had a manifesto as a political party or Progressive Congress. And before we supported the emergence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as our candidate for the election, we sampled the opinions of Nigerians.
Listen to people that know what they are talking. What is this one saying? He said, this is how Asari started now. Him don't open eye. I don't blame him, Sha, because all of them are from South and East licking the annals of this, which will even the same nose. Once you collect your share, you go, Jackpa. So Asari the good boy is your problem. You go learn. What do you think happened to Asari? Oh, is that what your savior was doing now? The kind to collect his own share. Abi, you don't collect. You're a bunch of criminals. Listen to your brother, your governor here, giving you updates.
We evaluated the situation on ground, and it was very clear to us that the president that will be needed at that point in time has to be a pan-Nigerian, has to be a man that is versatile, with experience to manage the economy, manage politics, and also manage social existence.
Wow, I love this conversation. That is matured minds. Manage the economy, manage politics, and manage social existence. Those are important talks because there's difference between governance. Governance actually leads to economy, the economy of the country, and politics. You see all this propaganda and all this rubbish news, this and that, all these things are politics, which President Tinubu is the master. Jakaban, the city boy. Forget it. We saw the obese version of politics. It was religious politics. Shouting, yes, daddy, going from house to house, church to church, say, oh, church, take over your country. That politics is a failure politics, man. We also saw the politics of Atiku. That one, he said he want to sell everything. He want to sell everything. That one also failed. But we saw the politics of Jakaban, the city boy, that gave birth to this government. So he's very experienced. That is the conversation. You listen to His Excellency Governor Hopus Odema confirming that no, at this point in time in the history of the country, the only person that can help Nigeria to be back on track is President Tinubu. Each time I talk, some people say I'm deceiving myself. Can't you cast your mind back? 8 months ago, you were telling me that I was deceiving myself. You were telling me that, that Obi is going to be the president of Nigeria. You were telling me, some of you were telling me that Biafra is coming. Some of you were telling me that, Biafra is coming in 105 days. Obi is coming. You never believe it. I was telling you the opposite. I told you it's not going to happen because President Tinubu is the man, and here we have it. So the same way, I'm also telling you that in the next 2-3 years, everybody, they are going to be changing their mouth. they are going to be saying, wow. Just like that man that went to the immigration office for his passport. He came out, he was shocked that his passport was ready in less than 10 days. Something that has never happened before. That is the same way that all of you are going to be shocked. Because President Tinubu is the last man standing, still standing with 10 lives. You understand me? I'm giving you information. For at this point in time in this country, the only person that can bring us back on track is President Tinubu, man. This is the only first president that we see that have the experience, political experience. He has been a governor. He has been a senator. Now he's a president, my brother. He carries all the experience. Not just him, together with his vice president, Shetima. These are people that have had political experience, man. There are loads of ideas and experience. Oh, he did not even end there. What about the Senate president? The Senate president has been a governor, has been a senator, has been a minister. The Senate president, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, if that's correct. Godswill Akpabio. You know, with all the knowledge, my brother. What about the Speaker of the House? My brother, these guys are intelligent men. They are going to make things happen. You know what I mean? I'm not saying put your hope in man or in President Tinubu or anything. Whatever thing you put your hope on is your concern. But I'm just telling you, based on experience and what he has done in the past, his track record, my brother, is going to become successful. Because if not for the prayers of lots of people that want this country to succeed, that alone will make President Tinubu to succeed, guys. So you listen to Governor Hobu Uzodimma giving account of his conviction. And I still stand tall with my conviction today that yes, we did not regret bringing President Tinubu on board because he's the right man for the job. You understand me? And he's going to do it. Did you see the way Governor Hobu Uzodimma handled the question? Because this is not a joke. We are not joking here. Some of you might be thinking that, oh, this is like Nigeria of years ago or Buhari. No. Nigeria is back on track. And President Tinubu is making it happen. Will you ever believe that the refineries will be working today? Will you ever believe that we will go back to our steel industries? Our steel will be working again? Will you ever believe that there will be plan for electricity stability in this country? Will you ever believe that there will be plan for education? The collective effort of functional system of function of all these ministries is what is going to give birth to good economy, good transportation system, education system, and it will translate to many other things, sustainable solutions, man. That is what we are waiting for. And that is what we hope that President Tinubu is going to achieve.
And in President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, we saw these credentials. And as a matter of fact, in our party, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu was a candidate that was sponsored by consensus by the Progressive Governors Forum. And I can tell you that he's a pan-Nigerian. He understands very clearly the challenges facing the country.
Did you hear that? He understands very clearly the challenges facing the country. Who doesn't understand? The understanding of President Tinubu is not just about food. You are complaining about food. You are complaining, oh, the food. You are complaining about dollars. What is dollars? Your mind did not tell you that if you are worshiping another currency that you cannot move forward. Your country, you use Naira in your country. You don't use Naira. You are forgetting your Naira. You are using another. That is your concern is Naira, what you eat, money, food, simple. President Tinubu understands the bigger problem of the country, which you don't know. And then he's working tirelessly, sleepless night, to make sure he resolve it. And here you come here and talk nonsense. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Did you hear what Governor Hobu Uzodimma said? That President Tinubu understands the challenges of this country, man. As a president, privileged information, intelligence, daily briefing of intelligence reports. He understand and is making sure that he do what he can. He's gonna show us who he is, man. I can't wait for it. I getting me now. Let's continue listening to Hope Uzodinma.
And relatively very versatile. Confident that he will address and correct the ills of the society.
But the versatility, Governor Uzodinma.
Excuse me, the ills and the problems of the country, was it President Tinubu that caused it? He inherited it. Just like every other government, you inherit what your predecessors have done. Today, who you are today, you inherited it from your parents, and then some life age stable for. What are you talking about? You inherit it. You inherit whatever you see today. So President Tinubu has inherited some of things, which, as using his own experience, using his own experience, he is going to address it. Using his own experience, he's going to address it, and he's doing it already. He's doing it already, just like some of the media and some, they don't want to report whatever. We don't care about them. We know what he's doing, and he's going to succeed.
Some Nigerians will be asking, where is that versatility?
No, let me tell you something. There is a difference between a patient and a doctor.
Listen, no.
The process of identifying the ills of the society and the process of propounding a solution and applying that solution, there are two different things. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of Nigeria just how many months ago?
They don't talk about it. It just is like, these people are just so bunch of, I never believe that, man. Anyways, Shomu is doing his job. If you ask questions like maybe ordinary Nigerians could have been asking, maybe that's what he's doing though, which is good. You understand me? Because just like I said, it's what I just said. Because when you go into office, there are issues that you will discover problems that have existed. For you to move forward, you have to be able to resolve the issues that have existed. Some of the backlogs. And this is what we have noticed about especially Nigerian system. The cabals will be there. People that have been there before you, they have roots that if you are not strong, they will be detecting for you. And then you will become a failure like them. This is something that has happened repeatedly. It's a circle that I've keep on repeating. Look at we were just talking about the CBN the other day. How the politicians, some politicians, senior high-rank politicians, use through back doors to be putting their brothers, their sons and daughters in positions in the CBN. So if you look at it, you'll be wondering, oh, no wonder the CBN failed in their duties. No wonder Emefiele was able to, bring policies that is not supporting the country. I don't understand when some people talk. Do they just think that President Tinubu will just be the only one to solve? Is he the minister? Is President Tinubu the minister of petroleum? Is President Tinubu the minister of finance? Is President Tinubu the minister of technology? He is the president. His job is to give people job that he feel. Is to give people the position that he feel that they can do, and then supervise them. And if they cannot perform within the specific time frame that he has given to them, he can take that job, and he can take that job back from them, and he can take that job back from them, and then give it to the right person. Are you getting me? So this is what we have been talking about. This is what we have been talking about. And President Tinubu is doing it. So there are lots of issues which I believe President Tinubu have faced as he entered into the office, issues that have been there, and then he's trying to resolve them. And so many ones, he has already acquired more enemies, especially from his opponent, that have failed during the election and all of that. So these are the things that he needs to overcome to emerge as a success and to create that legacy which all of us are waiting for.
Don't forget, from 1999 to date, how many years? And here is a president who came, despite the inability of previous governments to remove the cancer in our system as a society,
Which is?
subsidy.
How much of a cancer is it?
Quote and unquote, the provision of subsidy for petroleum products for 40 years.
Did you hear that?
Government after government.
For 40 years. Oh boy, this is powerful. I was even calculating how many years was I even calculating? Oh my God. President Tinubu is a man. Forget it.
We are not able to remove this anomaly in the society, anomaly in our economy, anomaly in our existence. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came under 7 months. In fact, the day he was sworn in, he made the proclamation that he will remove the subsidy. And you know, and I know.
This particular measure that you mentioned is what a lot of Nigerians will say. It was a knee-jerk approach. Perhaps one policy, there are a lot of people will say good policy, but not well thought out. It's biting hard on the
all the people that thought hard, that thought it out, could not succeed. I don't know the kind of thinking that some people are thinking. I don't know if this still journalism too, because a lot of people, who are these people? IPOP people, Biafra people from the Southeast. What is it that he needed to think or thought out? He thought the only thing he thought about is how to save the money and how to stop the criminality, the cancer from spreading. Simple. That was the only thing he was thinking. That was the only thing he was thinking. I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water. To those people watching me on my TikTok, you might not be able to comment. You can only comment on TikTok if you're a subscriber. Woo. You see? So some people will say, "Oh, the subsidy is what is causing the problem." It's not subsidy. It's not anything. It's what the problem has been there. Subsidy is just a solution to the problem, which is going to happen. It's already happening.
Average Nigerian, the cushioning effect is not properly laid on the ground.
Understand that the problem can be likened to malaria. Somebody suffering from malaria, and every time he has fever, and he's drinking Panadol, and every day you take Panadol, and the malaria still exists. You are sick until you are properly treated. Him, is the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is not unaware that what is happening now will happen.
You see that? I never knew that our governor like this is very, very outspoken. Man, Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State. I remember when IPOP criminals were firing this man, abusing him because he stopped them from operating in Imo State. Go and look at Imo State. Imo State is better than Anambra State because Governor Hope Uzodinma was one of the governors that did not allow Nnamdi Kanu, IPOP, or Biafra criminals to operate in Imo State. Go and check the records today. Another state that has become a little bit better is Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State and Imo State. These two governors, they did not allow IPOP or Nnamdi Kanu to succeed in their state. Can you see it? So these are intelligent men. When you listen to Ebonyi State governor, the previous governor, Dave Umahi, you will see intelligence. Now we are listening to Hope Uzodinma. And you go to his state, you will see what he has done. Hopefully, he will use his second term. Just like normal politicians. Second term is a flexing moment. Just like Governor Makinde, because we don't know what Governor Makinde is doing in your state now. They always use second term to flex, which is not okay. I get it. So hopefully, Hope Uzodinma will continue his good work in his first term. But then he's very, very outspoken. He really understands what is going on, and hopefully, they will join hands to make sure that this country is working. He is telling everybody, Shehu and all of that, that yes, President Tinubu is not that he's a novice. He doesn't understand the implication of removing petrol subsidy or whatever they call it. He knows. He knows everything. And that is why he removed it. Guys, you can watch me on Twitch. You can watch me on Twitch. If you are on Twitch, you can watch me on Twitch. Thank you very much. I can see some people watching me on Twitch there. Thank you very much. I see all of you on my other platforms. I see all of you. Okay. So Hope Uzodinma is explaining that he's not unaware of the implications of whatever, and he has the solution, and he's doing it. In case you are not aware, India, of course, the last time when President Tinubu went to India and other places for what was the summit about? Is it economic summit? India promised to invest in Nigeria. Is it 14 billion or whatever? As I'm talking to you, is it seven whatever billion has been signed for that investment? And President Tinubu is on the throne. My brother, chill out. Don't worry. This job is not going to be easy. I've told you before. We all know President Tinubu is not coming here because he's looking for money. He has been a governor. He has been a senator. What are you talking about? I think President Tinubu is the only governor that I've seen president that I've seen, even as a governor and senator, where all his families are still home. They work with him. They fight with him. They did everything. They did not run away. How many times did you see Professor Soludo's family? How many times did you see Obi's family? Obi is the only one moving from place to place. In fact, it was recently that President Tinubu scolded his son that they should not come to where they are having meeting that is not supposed to be there. Didn't we see it? My brother, chill out. These are just bad belly people. People that are just jealous of who President Tinubu is. They prayed with their bishop for President Tinubu to buy. He no great buy. He's still there. They pray for people like us to not be alive so that we'll be talking about President Tinubu. They all failed. They pray. They report our pages. They do all. We still there here. My brother, even if it's one person watching, I've told you can't shut down the page. Remember, that challenge is still on. You can't shut down the page, man. How many months now? 8 months. We are still talking the way we talk. Give the message. Are you getting me now? 8 months. It was 8 months ago that I focused on President Tinubu because I know that this is the new chapter. Forget it, guys. All things have passed. This is the new chapter of the country. There is nothing that can ever stop it. And now there's autonomy for the local government, hopefully, by the special grace of God. Hopefully, this National Assembly will be able to effect it, that INEC can be able to conduct election directly. This autonomy to the local government over 770-something local government, if they can be able to have the autonomy to have direct access to elections, INEC conduct election, which means they can also receive direct funding from the federal government. This is what we need. This is what we need, because as we have seen that the state governors, they are stumbling block to the development of the state. You'll be seeing that some local government will be more developed than others. And then you'll be asking yourself, why are they not collecting the same money? Then you begin to know who to fight. So that is what we are saying. My brother, this is the best government, man. Are you getting me now? This is the best government. Thank you very much. I see you. Boss, I salute you. Governor Makinde is not doing anything again. Hopefully, Hope Uzodinma will not be like Governor Makinde because it was even second term of Wike. Wike began to do a lot of things. So Wike was different. Is a different breed. Thanks that Wike is part of this government. I also wanted Erufai to be part of this government, but hopefully everything will still work out together. But at the end of the day, but you see, that is why they are trying to cause problems everywhere, thinking that they can cause enmity in the north, which they think can affect President Tinubu. But you don't know that President Tinubu is the master thinker and planner. He's a master thinker and planner. Don't worry, we'll see the game. When it comes to politics, you remember what Governor Soludo said? He said, this is a man that is so experienced. President Tinubu is so experienced. When it comes to the economy, you are forgotten that he is not just is a successful chartered accountant. So if there's any, I don't know why Nigerians are forgotten. If there is anybody that is qualified for presidency, the only person I know is President Tinubu. He's a qualified, not just a ordinary accountant. He's a chartered accountant. Is Obi a chartered accountant? No. Obi is not a chartered accountant. Obi is a import-export, indie developer. So simple. So if there's anybody that is qualified to this, he's President Tinubu because he was a chartered accountant. He worked for one of the biggest firms in the world, ExxonMobil, as a chartered accountant. So if you want to talk about economy, he has it in his fingertips. Even if he doesn't know, he has his colleagues, which I love it. President Tinubu is one of the persons that I've seen that have that idea, that knowledge as a president. Even if he doesn't know what he's doing, he knows people that can do that job. And that makes you a leader. That makes you a leader. Ability to identify talent and assign duties to that talent, monitor them, supervise them, assess them to make sure that they do that job, deliver that job is what makes you a good leader. And President Tinubu is that man. So guys, 8 months is a period of transition, understanding, taking charge, making mistakes. It will gradually come together, and it's already coming together, and President Tinubu is on board. So whether you like it or not is your concern. Just like I'm entitled to my own opinion. Whatever you are thinking is your own. So make your own to work. Allow us to make our own to work. Let's see who is going to win. Just like I told you before, Obi, a failure, has been a failure and will continue to be a failure. He has failed many times. So now let us see the competition. Let us see who is going to win. And President Tinubu is already winning.
But yet, he took courage and boldness to manage this matter. If you must be treated of a sickness that requires a bitter pill, when you swallow the pill, initially it will be very bitter. You may be angry. But when it gets down to the system and cures the sickness, you will begin to appreciate the real essence why that pill was applied to you.
Wow, I love this analogy, man. I love this analogy, boy. This is powerful, guys. I've passed my time. Oh, I didn't know that it was really, really late when I started. Let's go ahead.
Who will say now, yeah, you're applying the medication, but things are not working. People are dying. Things are getting worse. I don't feel like things are, because those who say, look, why shouldn't the government? And I'm looking at those who do not understand the English language we are speaking right now on television. Their major concern is that they are not able to meet the needs of their children, of their wife, of their community, because of the biting state of the economy.
Yeah, but it's not President Tinubu that caused it. Though you are right, Shehu, in trying to speak the language of people that don't understand what is going on, which is okay. But also tell these people that are crying that President Tinubu is not the cause of their problem. President Tinubu is only a solution. And for us to have the sustainable solution, it will not just happen overnight.
Tell you the truth, if you must want to know now. The truth is that the subsidy that has just been removed was benefiting a group of cabals who became billionaires overnight, who became very rich overnight to the detriment of Nigerians, uninformed and ignorant people in the remote areas.
Especially these people that Shonwu is referring to. By the way, guys, our minister, Dele, what's his name? Dele something. Hey, what's his other name? Is it Dele Aleke? Is telling us that over 15 trillion, is it over 15 trillion is going to be recovered from our solid minerals. Oh my God, that is another good news, boy. We keep hearing money flying. We need proper managers because when it comes to money, we have it too. I tell you, we have it. So this is something that has not happened before, or maybe they have been eating the money by themselves. But our ministers are doing things, are taking action. Look at what the Minister of Solid Minerals said. Over 15 trillion, is it over 15 trillion, are going to be recovered from our solid minerals, from those miners, those legal miners, licensed miners, the money that they have been owing us for years. Is it 10 trillions? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that correction. 10 trillions on solid minerals. Boy. Oh boy, I bet when this money come, may them share them for us. 10 trillion. If we share 1 million for all Nigerians, so this is the kind of story that they want to hear. Are you getting me now? Money plenty, boy. Money plenty. We need managers, people that can take drastic decisions to salvage this country, man. We need robust systems to synchronize all the data and our identities and provide solutions, man. This is possible. This can happen in 6 months. I'm telling you, we need, and we have software developers, we have IT experts, that can make this thing happen. We already have template that is already working everywhere, all over the world. We just need to implement it. Hopefully, President Tinubu will be able to overcome these challenges. The challenges that some of his friends are bringing to him. Some of them is Atiku. People like Obi would have just bowed down. I learned that the new governor of Kogi State has created a new office called the immediate past whatever office of the governor. I think there's a new office now he has created. And now, according to the news, they say he has appointed, is it the brother of the immediate past governor as his chief of staff? And some people are angry with it. That's why I'm telling you, President Tinubu need to withstand his friends, some of his friends, like Atiku. Because I still know that Atiku is one of the people that was working with President Tinubu, begging President Tinubu and all of that. But now, because President Tinubu has defeated him, he's not like trying to fight him. He knows the capacity of president. So these are the things. So I believe that anybody that anywhere you are that is trying to fight President Tinubu, one way or the other knows that President Tinubu is the man, is the Jakaban. So he knows how to play the game. So by the special grace of God, with the prayers of everybody, with the prayers of the innocent people that Shemu is talking about, the innocent Nigerians in the remote villages and all of that, Nigeria will be better. Is back on track, and President Tinubu is the man that is going to make that possible.
But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu see interest. Is the interest of those people at the remote areas.
Exactly.
You have billionaires who bought private jets.
Yes, so
who built castles all over the world. Very few of them in the name of subsidy. So what we are saying, how do we consolidate our economy?
Exactly. They are millionaires, so billionaires, trillionaires with private jet everywhere. With private jet everywhere. Shehu Abubakar say, "Nsima, long time. Seeing you make me happy." I always do. Thank you very much. Shehu Abubakar, I salute you. How you did? I hope you are okay. I hope you are enjoying yourself. President Tinubu is on the throne. You understand me? So some of these people need to be lectured. I think that is why I've been saying before now. I remember one of those days when I used to be frequent in my broadcast. My message was like, we need a communication channel transparency system where the government, we need our national orientation programs or ministries to be working so that there will be proper channel for communication, education, reorientation, training for Nigerians to understand what is going on. Nigerians should not be struggling to get information. Some of them are struggling to get information from the wrong sources, from the wrong place. Some are not getting the right information. Some information are distorted, misinformed, misinformation, false information, all those things, rumors, propaganda, and that is not helping. So we need like a proper communication channels where there can be proper message. The NTA of Nigeria, I don't know how effective it is because I can't remember last time I've been to NTA, or is it NTA or other places, but you see, these are the things that we need this government to fix. If we want to have a message, for example, I live in the UK, if I want to know any information about this government, I know where to go to. I'll just go and get it. Right information. So this is what channel can Nigerians get the right information? That is a problem. Communication is one of the biggest investment. Communication, media. Media, don't underestimate it. Very important. This is one thing that this government is lacking. So should in case the team of President Tinubu is listening, you need media. Work on this aspect. Media is very important. There are lots of things that President Tinubu has accomplished in 8 months that previous government, they were not even be able to accomplish it, even in their 8 years of whatever. But President Tinubu accomplished them, even some of them in 1 week. But because there is lack of these proper channels for communication, education, we should have a special office for this. I know that they are special assistant to whatever they call themselves. But this is the communication that is missing, I believe. Because right now that it's information age, where there's a lot of information, misinformation, social media everywhere, where informations are distorted, pass from one place to another, is distorted. So we need the right channels that will dish out the proper messages to the people, to Nigerians, for them to. This is what this government is missing. I think that communication, that channel of communication, transparency, is what Nigerians are missing, and they can't see it. So they tend not to be happy. They don't know how far President Tinubu actually loved them. Sometimes President Tinubu do like a broadcast, but we need investment in this area, media and proper information. And if President Tinubu must succeed, even in 2027, this media must be very strong. And that is why President Tinubu need people like us to pass the message. And we can do it effectively, just like we are doing. Are you getting me?
So the naira that used to be stronger than the US dollar will come back.
But the naira to dollar parity.
Did you hear what? Did you hear what? Oh my God, this is powerful. I don't have much time. But do you hear what Governor Hobus Odema said? I think I might revisit this broadcast. He said that the naira that used to be stronger than US dollars will come back. Please, let's go back there. I love that statement. This is the kind of thing I want to be hearing. Eh? Who no one hear that?
Will come back.
But
Wait, guys.
I tell you the truth.
Listen.
If you must want to know
Listen,
now. The truth is that the subsidy that has just been removed was benefiting a group of cabals who became billionaires overnight, who became very rich overnight.
Yes.
To the detriment of Nigerians.
I'm drinking water, guys.
Uninformed and ignorant people in the remote areas. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu see interest. Is the interest of those people at the remote areas.
They don't know that. Can you hear that? The interest of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the interest of those people in the remote areas. This one's 1960s, say unrealization people. He wanted to say unrealistic people. He said unrealizable people. Can you imagine? So did you ever how is Biafra realistic? How is Biafra realistic? How is putting a Akwa in your Biafra realistic? Can you explain to me how is putting a Akwa in your Biafra realistic? Because we said that Naira is going to come back just like it used to be, bigger than US. You are now telling us how we are unrealistic people. So I'm asking you, how do you ever believe that Biafra will be realistic? Okay, how long has your Biafra criminal reality? How long has it taken you now? You are telling me it's unrealistic. What are you talking about? Pay attention so that you learn.
You have billionaires who bought private jets.
Yes, boss.
Who built castles all over the world. Very few of them in the name of subsidy. So what we are saying, how do we consolidate our economy so that Naira that used to be stronger than the US dollar will come back?
Oh my God. I love this mindset. These are the mindset of winners. Guys, remember we are kings and queens and we overcome the world. We are overcomers, man. Overcomers. We are kings and queens and we overcome the world. Did you hear that? I like that conversation. He's giving it to them, woto. With ideas, with smartness, with knowledge, with innovations. It's not criminality. It's not donation. It's not Biafra. You understand me? You understand me? Did you hear the way he put that conversation? We want to consolidate our economy so that our Naira that used to be. So there was a time. What changed? President Tinubu was alive when Naira was better than US dollars. So we now have a president that understands what went wrong and he has come to correct it. All these children, they call it, whether they call them Gen Z or whatever Gen Z, that cannot even clean their yash on social media, making noise, whatever. They will be shouting and be running propaganda, especially all these Biafra criminals. They are a bunch of, I've told them before, if there is no money donation in Biafra, you will not see them do it. They'll be doing kidnapping just like they are doing today. Akwa Ibom people, we are always so smart because we can never be caught up with criminality. You understand me? When I was supporting it, they wanted to use Akwa Ibom to cover up their criminality. You understand me? We outsmart them. So my question is, how did you ever think that Biafra will be realistic? Especially when you put Akwa Ibom inside it, or you put Ijo. Do you know what is Ijo? The Ijo people that you denied their own Niger Republic, and you expect Biafra to be a reality. You are dreaming. You are dreaming. Please, let's go back to Hobos Odima. These are the men that understand what happened. You need to listen to these men if they can tell you the truth. Another person I love listening to is Wike. Wike will give you important. These are classified information. When they open their mouth, they release intelligence because they know it. These are the people telling you what has happened to the country. And then President Tinubu has come to block it. No wonder all of them are now fighting him against him, using different medium Some will run propaganda. Some will use kidnapping in Abuja. Some will do all kinds of things. Because President Tinubu has taken that money from them, that channel where they used to steal our money in the name of subsidy. President Tinubu is a Jakaban. He will succeed. That's why we'll continue to pray for him, for more wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Yeah? To take the right decision to defeat these people, man. Because it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy.
But the naira to dollar parity, I mean, the rates in now is all-time high. It's never been this high. Almost 1,400 at the parallel market.
Because it's coming down, brother. It's coming down. Because it's coming down. It has never been like this before, right? Because it's coming down. If you want to look at how it was in the past, the equivalent is the same. What are you talking about? There is nothing that has happened now that has not happened before. So I don't know what we are talking about. Everything that has happened now has happened before. Look at it though. Oh, 1960. Now let me put it on the screen. Wow. Let me put it on the screen. 1960, using fake name. You see, I told you they always use fake name. Number one, he said, unreliable people. He cannot even spell my name. He said, evil men never last the day. Exactly. Is that why your savior is in DSS dungeon? Is he part of the evil men? He never lasts now. How many years did he rant? How many years did he rant? Your savior. I'm talking about your savior. Evil men. You say, you are telling me about, can you educate me about evil men that lasted? Ojukwu, how long did he last? Rav Wasudike, how long did he last? Chukwuemeka, Nzogu, or whatever you call them, or Kaduna, or Emmanuel Fejina, how long did he last? Tell me how long your people last. So you are right. So evil men never last. My brother, people like us, we are overcomers. We are God sent to this world, and that's why we are here. Are you getting me now? So you watch us. Even the people that pray evil prayer, they know they don't last too. So including you. Look at, can't you see your brothers? They are even saying, lost sense boy. I didn't know you were still alive. Did you see it? They all prayed and thought that their criminality and their poisoning and their propaganda will work. But I'm here. So don't worry. So evil men never last. It's true. Because we can't see your brothers today. Ojukwu is nowhere to be found. Rav Wasirike, nowhere to be found. Even Ojus Okalu, nowhere to be found. Even with his private jet, I am aware that Ojus Okalu is one of the people that have private jet. Remember, he's now a businessman with private jet. After he ruled at Abia State for 8 years or more, nothing to write him about. He's now handling private jet. Ojus Okalu is one of the people that owns private jet. You're not aware? What did he do?
In terms of economic recovery, there is what we call infancy stage.
Hey.
He has just drafted a policy that will make Naira very strong again. And there will be initial challenges. The cabal will want to frustrate it. The cabal will want to sabotage
exactly.
it.
These are people that owns those people that have stored those monies. These are the cabals. I like the word you use, cabals. Cabals are people that have been there before, and then they seem to be people that have known everything. They have every knowledge at their fingertips. They are the ones that have stored all the monies for a very long time. They're the ones that have stored the naira, stored the dollars, stored everywhere. So they will try to frustrate the system. You understand? Because President Tinubu has come to reset it. That's why I say it's a renewed hope agenda, guys. Nigeria is back on track, whether you like it or not. I didn't know that there's a lot of information packed in this interview, man.
Those who are fighting against the common economy of our country to benefit themselves, we want to sabotage it.
Is that what is going on?
But we need time. And
how much time?
And time shall tell.
Governor Udodema, do you know how much?
Did you hear? He keeps saying there are people fight. Man, this man funny. Even come on to look for jobs. There are people competing with you. Even if they are not fighting you, there are people competing with you. Even coming to do business on the street, anything you want to, there are people trying to get the same thing. So there's competition. So why is Shehu not knowing that there are people that don't want President Tinubu to make it, to succeed, to actually achieve his legacies. You understand me? Oh my God. The city boy is on the throne. Oh my God. Hope Uzodinma finished me. Hope Uzodinma finished me here. You know, this is so intelligent conversation here. He said we are at the infancy stage that President Tinubu have drawn up a plan that is going to bring the Naira back on track. That is powerful.
Percentage that President Tinubu has spent in office in his 4 years. He spent a considerable amount of time, almost 7 months, almost a year.
Okay, I ask you one question. From 1999 to today, how many years? Answer.
For Governor Uzodinma.
No, answer first. How many years?
I'm the one asking the question.
No, from 1999 to today, how many
Sure, we don't want to answer.
years?
The question is, Nigeria voted for Bola Tinubu for 4 years, hoping that he promised he's going to fix the problem of Nigeria.
You didn't vote. You voted not to a magician. You voted to a visionary leader.
But what your party preached almost a magic to Nigeria.
No, but the party preached that they have a solution to the problems of the country, vis-a-vis the economy.
Wow. Oh my God. These are intelligent. Man, I which number, let me see where I am, because this is too long. I will still come back. Man, this is I love this, man. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this conversation.
The politics, the security, and I can tell you without any fear of any contradiction that the current policies of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a president is the password to enter the system. I can tell you that what he has done by unifying the exchange rates program, what he has done by removing petroleum product subsidy, what he has done by deploying and strengthening the security architecture to address the three principal problems of the country, vis-a-vis economy, security, and then foreign exchange.
Baba, yeah, I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you, our able governor, Hope Uzodinma. That is powerful. Oh, we will start from here. We will start from here. We will start from here. This is so powerful. 13 something. We will start from here, my brother. This is powerful. President Tinubu has addressed the economy by removing subsidy. Oh my God! This is so intelligent. This is so intelligent. This is so intelligent. You know, this is so intelligent. I need to go back there. I need to go back there. Sorry, sir. Sorry, guys. When we see something that is so sweet, we have to enjoy it. Listen.
Of the country, vis-a-vis the economy, the politics, the security, and I can tell you without any fear of any contradiction,
yes,
that the current policies of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a president,
yes, boss,
is the password to enter the system.
Is the password.
I can tell you that what he has done by unifying the exchange rate program, what he has done by removing petroleum product subsidy, what he has done by deploying and strengthening the security architecture to address the three principal problems of the country, vis-a-vis economy, security, and then foreign exchange disparity, which will make Naira very strong. The cabal who are currently holding the dollars, who are currently sabotaging the system, who are currently angry because they are out of business as a result of this bold policy. They are still fighting. The time shall tell. And in the next couple of months, when we begin to see the result of the current policies of the current administration, I will tell you that Nigerians will rise in unison to commend the president.
I need to cut that place out, man. Thank God I listened to this point. We will have to cut it out. I think that might be our opening conversations. Each time, my brother, this is something previous administration have tried to do for 40 years. For 40 years, President Tinubu did it in seconds. Remove the fuel subsidy. For 40 years, they have been trying to unify our exchange rate. They could not. President Tinubu brought it, make it work. President Tinubu, for 40 years, they have tried to, strategize or position our security architecture. President Tinubu did it. Baba, do this thing. Let all the naysayers cry. President Tinubu, do this thing. Let them weep. We are going to be here. We'll be celebrating. We'll be dancing. We'll be dancing. Because this is a man that we all voted for. His Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Look at it. It don't need lies. It's not only Obi is the one that have been representing himself anywhere he goes. Did you ever see anybody in his political class who is the one that speak for Obi? Say no, but look at. If you call any other person under President Tinubu's team, you will hear they speak so eloquently and intelligently, and because they know what they are doing. Look at the conversation. So bold and powerful. This is one of our Igbo brothers, Hope Uzodinma from the southeast of Nigeria. These are the people that have resisted this bunch of criminals, these Biafra criminals that run in their blood, IPOP Ojuku criminals. You understand me? These are the people that have been restricting or what? Yes. You understand me? Can you see it? That is a big difference, man. I am bamboozled, sir, in this statement. You made a very powerful statement. No wonder I supported you for your second term, sir. Please make the people of Imo State to be happy, sir. You speak very well. You speak so intelligently. Hopefully, please do everything you can to support President Tinubu. We know that these so-called cabals or whatever they are fighting the president because he has taken very drastic decisions that is going to bring Nigeria back on track. No wonder President Tinubu said that Nigeria is back on track, that this is the renewed hope agenda. I salute your courage, sir, our president, His Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let us see if this is the end of this interview.
Are these the same cabal who are responsible for the state of insecurity in the country right now? Because things are very difficult. A lot of people are living in fear. From Lagos, the chairman of a political party in Lagos on his way to Lagos, the kidnapping from Kaduna to Taraba, even the FCT.
Wow, we are just starting. Because he has not even addressed the insecurities in the southeast. Guys, I don't have much time, but because I'm supposed to usually I do my 2 hours, but hopefully let us see if we are going to get more money. 1960, he said, thank you for what you have chosen. Hope Uzodinma is now your role. Yes, Hope Uzodinma is my role model. He's the best man. IPOP Biafra terrorists try to use propaganda to spoil Hope Uzodinma, but it did not work. Hope Uzodinma is still here today. Thanks to God for making Hope Uzodinma to be here. Hope Uzodinma is my role model. I love him for supporting what is good, for taking bold decisions to stop the criminality of IPOP Biafra in Imo State. And we can see a difference. Look at Anambra State that Obi was. Look at Anambra State. Obi supported IPOP, supported Obiano did the same. Look at the way Anambra State is. You can't say that in Imo State. Any day Hope Uzodinma here that there is IPOP ESN anywhere in their bush, try it. You will see what Hope Uzodinma will do. You understand me? Hope Uzodinma, I salute you. Thank you very much. Just like I salute Soludo today. I'm seeing that there's a big difference because thank you very much, Big Sammy. I see you on my TikTok. Thank you very much. Don't worry about all those things, man. We have overcome these things. I told them before, man. We are kings and queens and we overcome the world. We give them message that tomorrow, when they will listen and still go back to it, they will know that, yes, this guy pass the message long time ago. Are you getting me now? You understand me? So Hope Uzodinma Hope Uzodinma is the right man. I love Hope Uzodinma for this statement, man. This is actually what is been happening, and we have been trying to say this. You understand me? You know, and then Shehu is asking, oh, are these same cabal, same people, are they the one responsible for the insecurity issues that is going on? 1960 say, but at my age, I will not support someone to be jumping around. Sir, I'm not jumping around if you are talking to me. We are talking about ideas, knowledge, you know, intelligence. And that is something that is part of the thing that it's not static. It changes. You understand me? Knowledge changes, developed, you know, from one level to another. That's what we are talking about. I get me now. So Hope Uzodinma is the right man. He understands what is going on. And thanks to people like Hope Uzodinma, yes, Hope Uzodinma, Dave Umahi. There are lots of them that have seen the vision. And they are standing strong to make it happen in the Southeast as well. Let them continue to make their noise. And thanks to Professor Soludo, was it yesterday or today? He has keyed into it because I've seen him taking action now. Let us see if Professor Soludo will be strong, just like Hope Uzodinma. Because Hope Uzodinma resisted the IPOP criminals in Imo State. Let's take some bit of this before we end this broadcast, guys.
Are really in a critical stage.
You have forgotten, Shehu, that the insecurity in the country did not start with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Recall that even under President Musa Yar'Adua, that insecurity reared its ugly head. Coming up to President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, up to President Muhammad Buhari, insecurity was very here in the country. And what has happened? Check the constitution of the current security architecture in the country. We talked of inclusiveness, where a situation that for the first time.
Listen, for the first time
in this country, I can tell you, I come from the southeastern part of the country.
Yes, boss.
And I can tell you
yes,
that this is for the last 10 years, we are having one of the service chiefs come from Southeast, the chief of naval staff. That has given sense of belonging to the people of Southeast. The wisdom, well appreciated. So this thing that has cumulatively been here over time is being addressed. But I don't see the reason for this hurry, the anxiety of making sure as if it is going to be a magic that the ills of 20 years must be solved in 7 months.
Wow. Lecture us.
To say the least, is unreasonable.
Listen.
Those who are in pains and who are in abject poverty.
Is it President Tinubu that caused it? Who are those in pain? Did they become poor in 7 months? Man, people are not thinking, man. Did they become poor in 7 months? Then they will remain poor forever, boy. Did they become poor in 7 months? Is it President Tinubu that made them poor in 7 months? When they ask question, it's like they ask question from Yash.
When you're asking them that they should be patient and they keep suffering, they keep feeling the hardship, it might be unfair to them, don't you think?
Poverty of how many years? And government of how many months?
Exactly.
Let us comparatively discuss this issue.
Exactly.
That we have been in poverty from 1999 to 2023.
Let's talk about what
especially yes, just like this. As now the solution already coming. They want the 7 months is just something that want to finish them when they have been suffering and enduring from 1990 till 1999 till now. Now Shehu just cut that conversation. You don't want him to finish. Is it President Tinubu that made them to be poor? Nonsense talk.
Last 1 year, in the last 7 months of President Tinubu, the price of Gari My viewers can tell us the price of rice. My viewers can tell us the price of yam in the market. Prices have skyrocketed.
Is it President Tinubu that cost it? Oga, you are in Nigeria. How much is the price of rice? How much is the price of yam? Do you want me to tell you the price of rice and yam here? Tell this man, no. Let's continue.
Last December the celebration, they can tell you those who feed the manner in which they fed a year and 2 years ago is now very different. And if you are telling them tonight that they should be patient, and you're telling them tonight that this ori is unreasonable, do you know what their response will be to you?
No, let me tell you, it's not telling them because you are speaking from one side of the society. Yes. Let me tell you something.
Tell them, sir.
If the policies, the situation as it is now, today, and the consequences of the various policies of government is not unexpected. There is no how you can cure the negative impact of a subsidy removal. You can cure the negative impact of removing a cabal that have managed our exchange rate programs over the years to their interests without some pains. This initial pains is why federal government has introduced some measures, what we call palliative measures.
But they will ask you, they've not seen.
No, it can never
be. How many people?
It can never be enough because it cannot only dash fish to human beings. You must teach a human being how to fish.
Yes, so
the dashing of giving of palliatives by forms of foodstuffs.
It's not enough.
Palliative envelopes can never be enough.
Exactly.
We are trying. The president, as I understand, is trying to bring a permanent solution,
sustainable, sir,
to the problems of poverty, hunger, and then bad economy. So I think that speaking with the president,
yes, boss,
I'm the chairman of Progressive Governors Forum. Yes. I preside over the meetings of 20 governors in Nigeria out of 36. I've interacted with the president.
Yes.
And Shehu, you don't know me to be a sycophant. If the president has no clear direction of what will lead Nigeria to prosperity, I will be one of those that will first begin to protest.
Yes.
But he has a solution I've considered a permanent solution.
Yes.
How long more should Nigerians wait? How long more should they endure this pain and this suffering?
I don't believe in hypothesis. I don't come here and sit and become a prophet. But I tell you, in my findings and understanding of the country, that there exist cabals and deities who before dollar business can be conducted must be worshipped.
Wow.
Who before political decisions must be taken must be consulted. Wow. And this has become a retardation to the progress of Nigeria.
Why can't we take out these cabals? Are they bigger than Nigeria?
They are the people sponsoring both artificial media. They are the people sponsoring opposition.
Wow.
To come with the blackmail and the negative propaganda against a president who is very versatile, who is from the private sector, who meant to well, who wants to correct the ills of the past.
Are they the same people who are sponsoring foreign investors who are leaving the country in droves?
No, those living are not investors. They are those who were benefiting from the cabal system.
Yes.
When they tell you they're leaving because...
Wow. This interview was packed. Obieze, he say he do boy, so you still alive. So they told you, say, I know they're alive, Abi. Thank God say you don't see say they're alive. You understand me? Your shame never shame you, say your savior that you have been praying for. Your savior that told us that life is in his hands, that he can take life, he can give life, is in DSS dungeon. He cannot save himself out of DSS dungeon. You are not ashamed of that one. You understand me? You cannot save what are you talking about shame? What is your future? Your future is Biafra. Let the Biafra come now. Let us see. This is my future. Nigeria is the future. There is no other place better than Nigeria. And there is nobody that can stop Nigeria. If you bring your stupidity, your criminality, we are going to damn you. Just like we tame your savior. You understand me? We have been taming your saviors. Ojukwu was tame. Rav Asrige was tame. Nnamdi Kanu now is tame. Anybody that wants to put their head, we will tame it. What are you talking about? I'm making noise. I'm not making noise. Anything I tell you, mark my words. Me, I don't joke. Your criminality, you will be punished. If you like, you keep hiding under fake names. Come and talk to me face. You can't. This is my future. Nigeria is the future of the world because Nigeria is back on track. If you don't understand it, you will get it soon. Okay?
They can no longer benefit from foreign exchange disparity. They can no longer benefit
yes, boss.
from crude oil theft.
Yes, boss.
They can no longer benefit from the cases of petroleum subsidy.
Yes, boss.
Pretending to be importing fuel when they were not importing anymore.
Yes, boss.
Forging documents to access of government money.
Yes, boss.
Those are the people living. And again, it is a blessing in disguise.
Yes.
Because the more they live, the more opportunity the indigenous companies will have to participate.
Yes.
There is no rocket science.
Yes.
There is no foreign investor who is comfortable in his country that will want to leave his country and come
exactly.
here. And at the same time, there is the people of the good investors and genuine investors who are Nigerians who have been denied opportunity to practice and invest. They now have opportunity to do so.
Oh yeah, what do you have to say, Sheung? We will tame all of you, man. We will tame all of you. It's not by noise. It's not by noise. Ike Ikweremadu is tame. All of you are tame. You can only flourish in your propaganda, and it's only your Biafra criminals that will continue to be to praise you. Are you getting me now? You understand me? Only your Biafra criminal. My brother, I don't have time for you. I block all of you. I don't know why people are still coming to my page. You understand me? We will tame all of you. It's not by noise. When you are finished praying for your savior to be out of DSS, then you can come talk to me. You understand me? Look at what Hobuzodema, our Igbo brother from the southeast, is telling us. This is the real man that give you the authentic message of what is going on. The same IPO people, they are the ones sharing fake, telling us companies leaving Nigeria. Which company? Are they indigenous company? Yeah, bullshit, boy. Yeah, bullshit. Since they were in Nigeria, did they give us food? Did they provide? Did they contribute to the economy? You are not thinking. Even Shehu himself did not think for making that statement. Because I don't understand what they have done, contributed to the country. They only benefit. That is why they come. If it's not working, they will not. You understand me? This is my job, and I'm doing it gallantly. What did I say? I am doing it gallantly. You get the point? I've been doing it for the past 8 months. I am doing this job gallantly, with happiness, with joy, with my conviction. Are you getting me now? So this is my job, OBAZ. For you watching me, you are helping my job. So go and rest, go and sleep. We have defeated all defeatables. President Tinubu defeat Obi, defeat Atiku, defeat all the Kabas, defeat IPOP, defeat every defeatables. And we'll continue to defeat all of you. President Tinubu is on the throne. That's it. That's the message.
So I think the earlier the artificial and fake investors leave, the better for Nigeria.
Yes, boss.
And when you call some of these blue chip companies, this private sector, that they're operating in other climes. You describe them in this way. Those who think and say that the present climate in the country is not really favorable.
We take the oil and gas industry, for instance.
Yes.
Is there anywhere in the world you go and you see any filling station, you want to refuel your car, that is not Shell, Mobil, Chevron, Total? How many of them are operating filling stations in Nigeria? Why are we isolated? And they call them real investors. Why have they taken to offshore operation, abandoning onshore operation? If they are genuine. You go to Houston, landing Houston Airport, you see oil locations, you see vegetables planted all over there.
Wow.
Habitable for human existence. Fly to Warri. As you're landing Warri Airport, look at oil locations. Look at the sea, all the fish, there's nothing existent. No fish is there, nothing. The environment is degraded to criminal level. Are there what you call investors? People who have no regard to our environmental laws.
Wow.
Are there what you call investors? People who now
Wow.
operate to double standards, apply a different application
Wow.
in other countries, and then apply degrading application to Nigeria.
Wow.
Is that what?
Wow. This was a deep conversation. Hope Uzodinma, you deliver that message here. OBAZ said 2 hours and only 12 listeners. See these people, though, and you are still here. My brother, I have defeated you. I defeated Simon Ekpa. Nsema defeated Simon Ekpa, defeated IPOP, defeated Biafra. Go and ask. From the day I left, I told them that this Biafra is dead. Go and ask. Go and ask all of them. With my 2 hours and 12 people watching me, we defeated all of you. And you still come back and still watch me. You will go and sleep. If at all you wake up, you will still come and watch my program. I'm here. You understand me? You should be asking yourself, only two people have been watching these people. How come this guy continue? He must be powerful. I mean, you don't understand? Soon you will still comment again. Then you say you are sleeping. See the lecture. This government bad. This government bad. This government bad. Hey, this government is the best government. It's bad to the core to make things happen. I love it. I love the ideas I'm hearing. I love the ideas I'm hearing. Because when I learned that they say Shell is leaving, I say, who Shell help? I don't even want to go deep into that conversation. Because I know that there are intelligent people surrounding President Tinubu. I'm telling you guys, when I saw the statement from Atiku, I say Atiku is part of the people fighting President Tinubu. It's simple. It's simple. It's very, very simple. Don't worry, man. This government is full of knowledge and people that are experienced, that are ready to resolve the issues. Are you getting me now? Trust me, this is so powerful. I'm so blessed to listen to this conversation because I did not listen. I will come back again. We'll still come back to this conversation in details because there's a lot of ideas that Hope Uzodinma said. Hope Uzodinma is part of my role model. Of course, I knew that he's coming back for the second time and I supported him, and now he's back. When IPOP people say there will be no election, people are a bunch of criminals. I remember when IPOP said there will be no election in Imo State. Oh, I don't even know why I keep talking about criminals on my page, because we have defeated all of you.
What you call investors. Please, if we don't take our destiny in our hands, we will be doomed for it.
Yes.
We must find courage. And the Bola Ahmed
He's a man.
Must be supported to succeed.
Yes.
I won. I'm not a prophet, but my experience of life, my experience doing business for the past 45 years, tells me that this is the man to support so Nigeria can become Nigeria again.
Wow.
Let me ask, why?
Wow, that was a very brilliant conversation. This is powerful. This is powerful. Let's continue.
You are the leader of a political bloc in the APC, the ruling party, but it does look like internally your party is having some political issues. And there is a decision or a policy of government, for example, the planned relocation of some department within the aviation ministry and in the CBN is causing a lot of uproar. And in fact, it has come to the point that some political figures are threatening that if the president and the government goes ahead with this policy, it will have dire political implication.
So, like what example?
Senator Aline Dume was
Very
on
good
this
question.
program.
Okay, listen, I listened to Aline Dume. I also listened to Northern Senators Forum.
Yes.
I listened to the Emir of Kano.
Yes, boss.
I can see the preponderance of opinions.
Yes.
And then the majority opinion is that merit should be the driving criteria for decision makings in the country. The movement of the operations department of FAN to Lagos, where Lagos is the major aviation hub. Aviation hub is in Lagos.
Yes.
And if the operations department is sent to Lagos to be able to manage aviation operations effectively and efficiently, I have not seen any ill in it.
Wow. Wow. Thank you very much, Rahim Rasa King. I see you. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the Awolowo of our time. This is powerful. We need to make sure that we support our president and forget about all the worshippers of criminals. Can you imagine that even these criminals, they were worshiping companies leaving the country? What companies? How many people did they employ? What did they bring poverty out of the country? Nonsense people, man. I love this conversation, boy. This is the future. I've told you before. I told some bunch of criminals before that, the revolution that you are looking for is here. It's President Tinubu. He has brought it already. The revolution of the ballot has just happened. And now we are in the right direction. The reason why we are in the right direction is that this is a government that have full knowledge and have the political will to make things happen. It's not like the previous government don't know what is wrong in the country. They know, but they never had the political will because of their own personal interest. I don't think of much of personal interest of President Tinubu that can affect the legacies and the prosperity of the country that President Tinubu want to keep or want to create. So I've not yet sensed any of his personal interests that can affect the development of the country, his vision for a better Nigeria and to bring back the country. I've not seen it yet. I get me. When I see something, I will tell you. Me, I'm not here to joke. I'm not afraid of anybody. You understand me? Because we are overcomers. We have overcome the world, guys. We are kings and queens. We overcome the world. So now look at it. Proper information. These are proper information. If the president wants to do anything, you cannot stop. Don't try to stop the president from doing anything. He knows what he's doing and is taking chances to make sure that it works. Are you getting me?
On the other hand, the CBN we are talking about, without prejudice to whatever anything government is saying, all the banks, all the commercial banks, central bank is the bankers' bank. Their job is to supervise banks. And if all the commercial banks have their headquarters in Lagos, it goes without saying that the banking supervision department of central bank should be resident in Lagos if they must be efficient.
Wow. Why did they even move it to Abuja in the first place? Who moved it to Abuja? That is nonsense thinking. That's why the country have not moved forward. President Tinubu is trying to move the country forward. Some idiots are bringing the country back with their knowledge. What is that? With their own personal interest. We discovered that some of these people making comments are people that, like, their brothers are working there. They give jobs through back doors, secret jobs and everything. They are not thinking for the progress of the country. That's why I know that IPOP is a criminal. Biafra is a criminal, because they are not thinking for the progress of even the Igbo people. They are not. That is not what they are doing. They are doing it for their own personal interest. Many times, evidence has it that they have been doing it for their own personal interest. IPOP, Biafra, they have collected money, they have collected everything, eat it among themselves, consume it among themselves. It's not for the people. It's the same thing. All these people speaking against what the government wants to do, they are not speaking for the people. Why did they not fight for Erufai when some people stopped Erufai from becoming the minister? If they are fighting for something good, no, it's not correct. So for me, I don't think anybody can understand better than the president or the team of people working with President Tinubu what is good for the country. They are the one in charge. They have intelligence. They have better understanding. They have assessed the issues. They know the solution, and the best solution is what they have proposed. Therefore, nobody should stop them. Nobody should stop them from taking whatever action they need. Because tomorrow we don't want to hear that, oh, look at what we wanted to do, but they stop us. No, let them continue what they want to do. Because at the end of the day, we want to see success so that there will be no excuses if anything goes wrong. So that is why we are supporting this government. Anything that this government want to do, go ahead and do it. Let it work.
And this is very correct to ensure that the banking supervision is regular, efficient, and effective. Now, there is no how a President Ahmed Bola Tinubu alone cannot move the capital of Nigeria to Lagos. If you understand the doctrine of separation of power and how the constitution of the country runs, the legislature, the judiciary, and the executive, even within the executive, there we have checks and balances.
Yes.
So, but the merit should be the driving criteria. I'm not holding brief for Mr. President. I'm not his spokesperson.
Yes, boss.
But I think that I was once the chairman, Senate Committee on Aviation. And for me to be able to supervise that sector very well, I knew how many times I went with my committee on oversight functions to Lagos.
Yes, you see that? You see that? Olatunji said that is why the CBN was in a complete shambles. It must be fixed. President Tinubu is a master. He's a chartered accountant, man. Nobody fit that position even more than President Tinubu. Emefiele, who claimed to be what? Failed woefully. So what are we talking about? The records are there. So don't worry, man. President Tinubu, there have to be people opposing it now. If there is no opposition, it's not democracy. If people don't oppose him, people will just say, oh, President Tinubu is just having his way. No, people have to oppose President Tinubu now. And at the end of the day, he becomes successful now. That is the story. Today, we talk about the success of Lagos. When President Tinubu had a lot of oppositions, he still overcome them. That's why we are saying we are overcomers. We are overcome the world, guys. We are kings and queens. This one too shall pass, and President Tinubu will become success. And then the success story will be everywhere. Are you getting me now? I said to you that banks refuse to dish out money. They are giving monies to POS machine. And somebody came to me and said, hey, if banks give money, this is what will happen. So why is POS machine having the money? It's common sense. Something has gone wrong. And our president has to fix it with his team of people because he can't do it alone though. Something has gone wrong. That banks can distribute money. They have a certain amount. And then, but POS can share money everywhere. I was talking about the other day. The way they spray money everywhere. In occasions, they'll be spraying our money on the floor. Something is wrong, which is my next video. The federal government cannot allow people to be spraying our money, trampling our money everywhere. On the ground, on the floor. Something must be done. Man, this government is going to fix all these things. Thank you very much. They are no longer complaining about Nigerian passport again because that one is fixed. Somebody say, let this man talk, please. I'm enjoying his talk. Oh, so you know they enjoy my own talk. I beg. What so you are not enjoying my own? Okay, let me play your hope. So you are not enjoying my own talk. No wahala.
And I know how much we spent. And if efficiency should be the name of the business, and we must save cost, it means that the supervisors and regulatory institutions must be resident, proximity to the residents of the operation.
Exactly.
Therefore,
correct.
If you move FAN, the operations department of FAN to Lagos to supervise airlines, it makes both economic and political sense.
Yes.
But why are some northern...
See this man that say you want to go and sleep. Let me go back and show you something. I told you people that IPOP, they are a bunch of criminals. Did I not tell you? Look at this one. Look at this. Look at him now. Look at his name. Obi Eze. He said to me, 2 hours and only 12 listeners. Good night. He said to me that he's going to sleep because few people are watching me. I told him that he's going to come back. And now look at him. He has come back. Look at him. He came back to write Biafra self referendum. He came back to write Biafra self referendum. I told you these guys are a bunch of criminals. It's because people have been giving them audience. President Tinubu don't even mention him. He's dealing with them. People, it's because we have not been sharing the report, because I think they say nobody's covering them because they are a bunch of criminals. No media is covering. I say the Tinubu government, they have been dealing with all these IPOB criminals. I'm not joking, man. I'm very serious. They are dealing with them. This Biafra referendum. You say you want to come and say left self referendum. Idiot. He said, thank you for the publicity. In your brain, publicize your criminality. I've just shown them that who you are. You still come to my page. You say you don't want people to watch me. People who don't watch me, you are coming. Oh my God, let's continue. Somebody said they don't like me talking. They want to listen to Hope.
Political elites and leaders fighting this.
No, you don't understand. I'm telling you that the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu has come with bold policies to rescue our economy.
Exactly.
And here comes those he defeated in the field during the elections, sponsoring campaign of calumny.
Exactly.
Sponsoring black propaganda to demean his government and their achievements.
Exactly.
And I can tell you,
wow,
they did this to the former President Muhammad Buhari.
Yes, so especially IPOP, they did it for almost 8 years or 8 years. They think that President Tinubu is somebody you can play with.
And they almost succeeded. But this time around, we will rise to the occasion. We will do whatever it will take to identify these blacklegs in the country and call them to order.
So when they said there is a hidden agenda behind those plans, you don't think that's
no, listen, you were here in the country in the last election.
Yes.
Nigerians voted for President Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu because he's a pan-Nigerian. He's a highly detribalized Nigerian.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's a creative thinker. He's a man of ideas. Even when he chose his running mate in the Muslim ticket,
yes,
those reasonable people who initially were against
yes,
seeing the bold steps he's taken now, have come to terms with the reality.
Exactly. Oh my God. Sorry, I caught you. I need to be talking now because it sweet my belly. It is sweet my belly. Who will listen to our Vice President Shetima and will not love him? I've not been bringing that our Vice. I need to bring him on board. Let's listen to his own knowledge and intelligence. I have one of the videos he went to the Southeast. I'll bring it on board. Don't worry. The game I've just started. For a very long time, I've not been broadcasting. We are back by the special grace. Let's do it.
I've started commending him. So it is not about gossip. It is not about blackmail.
So they said it was the work of the Lagos boys.
There is not
that there is a political
am I a Lagos
Very
boy?
good. Me, am I a Lagos boy?
I'm from Southeast.
I'm from Niger Delta, Akwa Ibom. Am I a Lagos boy? Am I a Lagos boy? Me that used to fire President Tinubu before. I used to fire him through IPOP propaganda. That's how I know that IPOP, they run propaganda. I used to fire even Hope Uzodinma because of the propaganda. We used to even fire, they say Nigeria is a zoo. We say Nigeria is a zoo because that is a propaganda of IPOP. You understand me? That is IPOP run on propaganda, guys. I keep repeating this. Who needs to hear? IPOP run on propaganda because I was part of the people until I discovered that these guys are a bunch of criminals. So, am I a Lagos boy? I don't even live in Lagos. So I'm not a Lagos boy. Just like Hobu Zodima. Hobu Zodima say I'm not a Lagos boy. I'm from the southeast. He's from the southeast, Hobu Zodima. Me, I'm from Akwa Ibom, Niger Delta, Ibom people. That's who we are. We are indigenous. No bagger gonna come and change our name and put us anywhere else. It has never happened before. It will not happen now.
I'm the chairman of Southeast Governors Forum.
Yes, boss.
5 states. I'm the chairman of Progressive Governors Forum.
Yes, boss.
20 governors. And we are unanimous in supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to ensure that he succeeds in rescuing this economy, in rescuing this country, in making sure that we live according to the expectations of our founding fathers. And I can tell you, Shehu,
Yes.
7 months or 8 months into his 4 years mandate is not enough to judge him.
Yes.
So why the hurry?
Sorry, sir. Look at it. So if we have 20 already out of 36, my brother, if we have 20 governors, I think this should also add to the model. 20 governors already out of 36. We're already winning now. 16. What is that? Let these 20 governors establish a model, just like Lagos. We win these people, man. We win these people. 20 governors establish a model, just like Lagos. All the naysayers will keep quiet. All the naysayers will keep quiet. So we already have, thank God, Hobu Zodima is the head of these 20 governors as well. And now look at his ideas, look at his knowledge. It means coming together, just like they have said. You understand me? They can come together, work together with the plans and policies of President Tinubu to create a model, just like Lagos, because Lagos is a model. Lagos can be a country on its own. Lagos is already a model, guys. So let other governors in other states out of the 20 create a model just like Lagos. We're going to shut them up. 7 months or 8 months out of 4 years is not even, I don't know what you are judging. It's not even, I don't even know what you are judging. I don't even know what people are making, what people are talking. Common, if you get a job, they have to give you like 6 months or 8 months or 3 months, depending, for you to get your servants to speed. Somebody say 1 a.m. 61 people are watching you by this time. Nsima, na man you be. leave my broadcast. My page is a war zone for IPOP. That's why. Forget about them. They are a bunch of criminals. So we have defeated all defeatables. Thank you very much, Kelvin Macaulay. I see you. We have defeated all I have many people watching me. Where you are watching from, maybe 61 people are watching. But I have so many people watching me, so don't stress. I tell you before that we overcome them. We are kings and queens. Don't worry.
Some people are suffering from anxiety cirrhosis. Some people are not able to come to terms with the reality of on the ground.
Yes, boss.
And I am confident, like I told you.
Yes.
I have my belief that if this man is not able to get this country correct, then something must be wrong.
Let's take a breather. There's so much more to talk about.
Wow, guys.
The former,
did you hear that? Is this our, oh my God, this man is so powerful. I never knew that he has a lot to say. I never knew that he has a lot to say. We did not make mistake, guys. If you are part of the people that supported President Tinubu, we did not make mistake, guys. I think this interview granted by our able governor, our role model, Hope Uzodinma today, is gonna last for a very long time, because he covered lots of stuff. Let me show you a few things. We will continue with that broadcast later, because Hope Uzodinma have made me to understand something which I will be focusing on very, very soon. I want to show you why I said that since we have 20 governors already on the side of President Tinubu working with him, we can create a model Are you getting me now? Just like Lagos State. I want to show you because some of the people are beginning to understand that there's a model, that Lagos State is working. So if other governors can do the same, you understand me? If other governors do the same, my brother, all the naysayers, they will bow for President Tinubu. I want to just show you a few things. Olatunji say people can say what they like about Tinubu. Make no mistake, Nigeria is a powerhouse in Africa. We have the right man in power. Simple. I know that President Tinubu is the right man on the job. So I want to show you this. This is not foul. This is Lagos. So one of our Igbo brothers, he received this message in a very shocking way. That brother, this is Lagos. So how come IPOP Biafra criminals are running propaganda everywhere, causing problem? But this is Lagos. So this is exactly what Hope Uzodinma is talking about. Cheers to Hope Uzodinma for this conversation. I mean, you really opened my eyes to more things that I didn't even understand better. You made me to understand better. And you have given me a model for my conversation. Listen to this.
Man, my name is Mazi Jepak Okwanyono, Jepak Chief of Staff. This my message is going directly to all the Southeast governors.
Did you hear that? He said his message is going directly to all the Southeast governors. Guys, I just received more energy, but the time is late. We don't have time. But guys, I promise you something. I will try as much as possible to come out, even if it's late like this, because I have lots of stuff I'm doing. But I will try as much as possible to come out to finish this conversation. By the special grace of God, in the next 2 weeks, a lot of changes are coming because we are already foreseeing what is going to happen. President Tinubu has already laid foundation for a lot of good things, and it's already happening. Trust me, it's already happening. Now, this brother here, he said is JPAC Chief of Staff. You can see his name. He said, this message goes to the Southeast governors. Pay attention. Pay attention to him.
It's going to all the Southeast senators, House of Rep, and so on and so forth. He
said, look at this. He said, can you see? He said, this message is going to all the Southeast governors, Southeast senators. Maya, see. Can you see? That's what he's telling. He said, can you see? He said, can you see? Can you see what is going on here? That this is not far away. This is not Obodo Yibo. This is not this is not foreign land. This is not foul. This is Lagos. So listen.
This is Lagos State. Lagos.
This is Lagos.
Ifahabu Lagos.
Ifahabu Lagos. This is Lagos. Ifahabu Lagos. Can you hear it? The federal government did not build it for them. They built it. Just like they are planning to build the fourth mainland bridge. They are planning to build their own airline or whatever, aircraft, airport, whatever. No, they planned it. They have a blueprint. President Tinubu was part of the people that contributed to Lagos blueprint. That is why we know that President Tinubu will bring Nigeria back on track. Now, the blueprint of Lagos is now expanding. It's even expanding to Ibadan, Ogun State, all those areas. They are connecting their railway system. And some bunch of criminals are shouting, restructuring what? What are you restructuring? We now, by the special grace of God, if all the local government have autonomy, what are you talking about? Is it autonomy or whatever? What are you talking about? If you like, don't develop your space. Keep roaming about. You go to North, you claim to be Northerner. You go to Akwa Ibom, you claim to be Akwa Ibom. You go to Lagos, you claim to own Lagos. You'll be claiming people's places until when your eye open. You understand me? You understand me? When your eyes open. Are you listening? This is your brother speaking. He said, this message is for the senators, for the governors. He said, this place is Lagos. So listen again.
I tell you now, say, I'm before. If care is not taken one day again, man, Lagos State game, they make it Zoba Republic of Lagos State.
He He said he have told them before that one day it's going to happen, that maybe one day Lagos will become its own country. Maybe the Federal Republic of Lagos. That is what he's talking about. Can you hear that? Powerful. Let's continue, guys.
One day, Lagos will be the Zoba Republic of Lagos State, because again, now had the unity.
You see?
Now back be horn wire. Now back be horn wire. This train station, they like Uzeba.
You say one day, Lagos will be like its own country. And some idiots are staying on social media. Even some criminals who live abroad, some women sponsoring criminality. Some women who live abroad for 17 years. I know some of them. I can mention their names. I worked with them before. They stay in America 17 years, 20 years. They are sponsoring criminality. They sponsor IPOP. Now they are terrorizing the whole of the community. And they say Nsima should be supporting criminals. You must be a bunch of criminals. You understand me? We cannot support nonsense. You understand? Look at it. Can you see it? I'm just showing you, man. I'm just showing you. I think this is the brother that was making that video. He was telling them, he said, soon now, Lagos will turn to be a country on its own because they are concentrated, they are focused.
So whereby Lagos, and it's working.
You see?
This one, see, Marina, Lagos Island, CMS. Where Rome I too, and they're still extending it.
You see?
To Coco.
You hear that? He said they are still extending it. They are still extending it. You know? They are still extending it.
And see, let me tell you, the most funny part of this thing is that now Lagos state government say this train station, then I could BRT station. Yeah, BRT bus. That is to say,
yes, now.
Eba train.
That is how it's supposed to be. He said the most wonderful part of it is that where this train station is also close to the bus station. He said that means that if you enter train station, you enter train, you enter bus. It's how it is everywhere all over the world now. That's how it's arranged. What are we talking about? It is working. I like it. I like this, our Igbo brother. These are the people that I say Igbo brother. This is our Igbo brother. I get him now. He's telling his own people. You will hear when he will mention. Hopefully, I'll be able to have the patience to play to that point because I don't have much time, guys. I've done past my normal hours, 2 hours. But you see, the message is very, very clear. There's a reason for it. Just confirming to everyone that we're on the right track and President Tinubu is on the right track. That you have been poor for many years. Just in 7 months or 8 months that President Tinubu want to fix it, it becomes a big problem for you. You will be poor for life. You're a criminal. If you are complaining that President Tinubu is your cause, you are a criminal. You understand me? You're a criminal. Because President Tinubu is for your solution. If you like, join bunch of criminals collecting your money and be making noise. Jumping from Germany, from place to place, deceiving you, telling you that it's giving you a fraud identity card. You understand me? You continue. You will come back and be begging. You say you want a quibum. You are a criminal. I will treat you as a criminal. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Not joking. Can't you see it? It's happening.
Boss, can they go? Trade can they go? But the price is the different case. Open from here to here. Boss will say metro boss. Man, a trade only the 4 station card.
So he's telling them, he uses Igbo language. You say you can enter bus, you can enter train. Train have his own price, bus have his own price. He said train station about 4 stations and all of that. You see, look at it. He said this is Lagos. You see?
How many now are free so that they will be generating money to the government? Yeah, government of Lagos State. How can they make so much money in transportation?
You see that? He knows. He said Lagos State will be making money through transportation. You understand me? Thank you very much, Martins. Wow, you are still here. He said it was out of ignorance. Even UK was developed by global citizens and it wasn't free. Everybody get back their profit, but yet it is still owned by the English. Olatunji says, Sima, when will Simon Ekpa, the new PM of Biafra, attend the UN ECOWAS summit meeting? We are waiting for them. I learned that he's traveling to Germany now. Somebody shared a broadcast. Somebody just sent it to me. You know, we still have some saboteurs. Somebody sent it to me and say Simon Ekpa is now traveling to Germany now. He's having a tour. I say, you people are forgotten. You people forget so. Nnamdi Kanu, in fact, Nnamdi Kanu traveled to somewhere. Was it in Malaysia? He was standing in front of, all these decorated tanker, all these maybe previous old tanker, war tanks and everything. Nnamdi Kanu went to all this museum. He stood in front of it and snapped a picture. And he told them that he bought this tanker for the Biafra war. Easy say. So I'm telling them this. Somebody said to me, Simon Ekpa is now touring everywhere. So your Biafra territory is Germany, Finland, and other places. Why don't you go to your Biafra territory? Nnamdi Kanu did it more than you. It's simple, man. It's simple. Your own is going to be worse because anybody that the government tame is always the worst. Trust me. Your own is even be the worst. If you are not smart enough, if you just want to eat money, eat your brother's money, collect donations, eat. But if you are not smart, just like I used to tell you, Simon Ekpa. I told Simon Ekpa is a boy. You think that I'm joking? He's a boy. He was learning from me. I told he's a boy. You think that I'm joking? Simon Ekpa is a boy. He doesn't know anything. He's doing copy. You know all these Igbo people, they always do copy business, imitation. They copy. If they see you, they will copy. That's it. Sorry to say Igbo people, but that's the truth. They'll be doing copy. Simon Ekpa is a copycat. You know what I mean? He just copy, but he will be a victim that you'll be crying. Very soon it's going to happen now. We are here. I say, who will believe that Nnamdi Kanu will be in DSS dungeon today? When you hear Nnamdi Kanu rowl on Radio Biafra, that life is in his hands, my brother, you will never believe that Nnamdi Kanu will be in DSS dungeon. And their prayers, they used to have a prayer warriors. They never release him. So Simon Ekpa is traveling to those places where there are Ndi developers, Ndi Igbos are located to collect his first fruit. Donation. Simple, just like Obi did. Obi, when you saw Obi in all those areas in Lagos, you'll be thinking that Obi is going to win. No, Obi won in Lagos because they have packed themselves all the way from the southeast to Lagos. Obi won in those places where there are Igbos. Obi won in Lagos. Obi won in Nasarawa. Go and mark what I'm telling you. Me, I'm not making noise. I'm a processing. We give you information with data. Are you getting me? So Simon Ekpa, who is claiming to be Biafra leader, he has not attended the UN. Every time they are the one that have been shouting UN or UN. He has not attended UN or ECOWAS summit before. He is moving to only those places where Ndi developers are staying. So Simon Ekpa is a boy. I've said it before. I told him before. Though he worked together in connection of the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. Many of you don't know. I've said this before. I will say it again. Don't worry when the right time. I say Simon Ekpa helped in the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. The day Nnamdi Kanu was arrested was the day Simon Ekpa went to Kenya to meet Nnamdi Kanu. Most of you that know, when you're watching, you will see that Simon Ekpa was in a hotel. That was when they captured Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, Nnamdi Kanu wanted to go pick him up in the airport. That was how they captured him. They captured Nnamdi Kanu. So Simon Ekpa, when you hear Simon Ekpa say, what you don't know is bigger than you. It's so funny. It's so funny. What you don't know is bigger than you. We are watching you. What you don't know is bigger than you. My brother, the way forward is Nigeria, the powerhouse of Africa. If you don't know, get it right. Nsima is telling you today. You understand me? Nsima, the Akwa Ibom boy, the house boy that used to call us, is telling you. You understand me? So your brother is already telling you. Your brother has opened your eyes because you people don't know. You people don't know. He said, look at Lagos. So look at what.
Oil and gas. Government create.
So I'm going to forward it to some places so that we move because we'll do this properly. So as they are passing through this train, you'll be seeing different things. You'll be seeing different views. Are you seeing it? This is Lagos, guys. This is Lagos. This is not America. This is not UK. This is Lagos. It means it's possible everywhere in the country. Can you see it? This is what we see here, even in the UK. Everywhere when we use a train, this is what we see. And the governor in Lagos is doing it. Every other governor can do it. So I call on all the 12 governors, the 20 governors that is already working with the president to create a model state like Lagos, so that we are going to shut up all the naysayers. Can you see? This is Lagos, guys. When you pass through this rail station, you will be able to see all these things. This is a rig, right? You'll be able to see everything. Oh my God, we are blessed. We are blessed. It's all these noisemakers that have been putting wrong information everywhere on social media, writing propaganda. I never believed that Fatherland Group is part of the people running propaganda against Nigeria until they started talking bullshit, and then I countered them and they removed me from the page. Kai! They knew that this boy, the first son of Idu, would deal with them. It's better they take that action. You understand? I said there are so many groups trying to talk bad about the country, but look at it. It's flourishing. Lagos State is working. Therefore, Nigeria can work.
Everywhere.
Can see? So, in fact, you can even be taking a tour. If you want to see the whole of Lagos, join the blue rail line, right? Even the rail line, the red one is coming. Can you see it? Can you see? They will be making noise from generation to generation. They say they make money, they spray money, they do this, they pass everybody. What nonsense is that? And some criminals will come and tell us that anybody that traveled to any other place is the one that loves one Nigeria. I say you are stupid. You don't have sense. What do you mean because you are traveling to places you love, you are more Nigerian? No, you are a criminal. A criminal. Because you don't want to stay in your own place and build your place. Let people come. Just like you are traveling to other places, if you allow people to come to your place, it could have been better. You don't build your own. You destroy your own. You use IPOP, PR fraud, terrorism, everywhere, kidnappings. So I love the fact that this brother was able to open their eyes. Hopefully they listen.
Lagos has been built by federal government and also be beautified by the state government.
You see, he's still the Igbo man that we know, or IPOP criminals. He say Lagos has been built by the federal government, and then it's still beautified. What does he talking about? Beautify by the state government. How have they beautified Abuja? How long has Abuja been the capital city? So these are the mindset that they have been lying to them for a very long time. I was even thinking that this man gets sense complete. So he still went ahead and say Lagos State, because Lagos State was the capital. It was only Lagos State, the capital, the past capital of Nigeria. What of Calabar? What of Edo? What is it, Edo or Kogi or other places? They were all capitals. What happened? You need leaders that is going to work together for the good of your state. It's not propaganda. So I'm so much happy that Lagos have been able to give us a model. So I'm calling on every other governor, especially the APC governors in every state in Nigeria, to work together with the president to create a model just like Lagos, so that all of us can be proud of our country. This is our prayers, guys. So guys, this is where I'm going to call it a night. We'll come back again, hopefully, to continue this conversation. But I think that President Tinubu is the best man for the job, guys. You understand me? President Tinubu is the best man. So, guys, thank you very much, guys. Our prayers continue to remain. Thank you very much, Aki Wumi Samuel. He said there is nothing they can do except making noise, bullying, nagging, threatening, spreading. That's all they can do. Olatunji say Calabar and Lokoja, former capital of Nigeria. Yes, Calabar and Lokoja. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. You see? So, guys, it's been a long conversation, almost 4 hours. This is on normal. Yes, we will continue this conversation in a time. Our prayers remain with the President, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for more knowledge, for strength, wisdom, understanding, to be able to select the right team, to work with him, to build the right team, to make the right decision. Because I know it's challenging. It's a tough time. It's a tough period, for the fact that there have been previous president, which some of them are still alive. Even Gowon is still alive. Abdul Salam is still alive. Obasanjo is still alive. Some of these men that have contributed nothing to this country, some of them are still alive, which they have formed some system, some barrier against development. They are still alive. So it's not going to be easy, guys. So President Tinubu, with his experience, we pray that God will continue to energize him, empower him with knowledge, strength, good health, to conquer and to win. Just like who we are. We are kings and queens, and we overcome the world. So, guys, that's our prayers, guys. We continue to pray for patriotic Nigerians, good Nigerians that are interested, that want the progress of this country, for knowledge, for wisdom, to benefit and to participate in the progress of this country, guys. That's our prayers. That's our prayers, guys. May God bless all of you. May God bless our president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. May God bless our vice president as well, Shetima. Even the Senate President, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, and the Speaker of the House. All of them, because these are the team of people. May God bless all of them. And may God bless you. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guys. Stay blessed. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. Thank you very much, guys. Stay blessed until I come your way next time. Bye-bye for now, guys.